Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat. Sit back. Relax. Put your feet up. Grab a drink. And let's talk Saints football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Who that nation? How you doing? We in this thing. It's your boy, Dog 17.
Along with Coach Rock.
Along with 504-212 Connect.
And together, we're your hosts of the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. Want to welcome everybody in tonight. Thank you for coming through, spending your Wednesday with us. We really appreciate it. Coach, what's going on, my brother? How was your day? How your week been so far?
Oh, man. Long process, bro. I'm glad it's winding down almost at the end of it. Doing these little classes, trying to get certified with High School Basketball Association. Just grinding, bro. Just grinding. Got a big weekend this weekend. They got the Mardi Gras Classic, which is football in New Orleans, but you got teams coming from Memphis, Dallas.
Okay.
Where else they coming from? Houston, Alabama. It's like 13, 14-year-old, and they playing all day, man. I got 9 games Saturday, and I got like 7 Sunday, bro. So
where they playing the games at?
It's 3 different locations: Berman Stadium, Harrell Playground, and Joe Brown. 2 fields at Joe Brown.
They playing basketball or football?
No, this is football. This is football.
Oh, I thought you had said football. I mean basketball earlier.
Yeah, well, I'm doing my certification for that. You know, basketball kicks off October. So we working mechanics on the floor, you know, working, doing our mechanics, being in position. So just getting it in, dog. Just getting it in. 54212. Just getting it in, bro. That's all.
Yeah, you're right. 504-212 Connect. What's going on, my brother? How your week been?
Man, the week is great, man. Like you said, man, I'm up here doing the same things that old coach down there doing, with the exceptions. I'm in a different realm. I'm in that talk to you realm. I do that telecommunication, and same thing going on with me up here, man. Grinding, trying to stay afloat, man. Keeping the head above water, man. Prepping for the next day, but more importantly, getting ready for the season to come up, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Same thing here. Shout out in the chat. Shout out. Hoodie Jude, how you doing? Come on in. Nice to see you, my brother. Thank you for coming through. Randy Tatum Transport, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for coming through, little brother. Love you, boy. Let me see. Real Fan Sports, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for coming through, my brother, showing us some love, man. Hey, man, you're going to have to jump on the show with us soon, bro. You know, bless us with your presence soon, man. You know, we definitely welcome you, my brother. Hey, this family, you know. But yeah, man. So man, so good day today, man. We actually got some rain today, man. We got some rain up here, man. Don't know how to act, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to act. We got rain, bro. You know.
I think that rain came all the way across, man. It's over here as well, man.
It's over there with y'all, man?
Yeah, man, real bad weather. We've been having it all week. We done had a couple of people get struck by lightning out there at the nation capital.
Oh man, that lightning been bad these last couple of weeks, man. It was bad on driving home, man. I saw big lightning strikes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know, But yeah, man, let's get into some you know what I'm saying? It's time, family. Let's get into your it's time for the Saints juice of the day. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's going on in Saints camp today. Well, man, let's just clear the room. Let's just get straight to it. Michael Thomas dominated camp today. He was the talk of camp. Nobody can stop him. He's just being a beast, man. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to
Uh,
Michael Thomas, Andy Dalton. It was said that Andy Dalton had a good day today. So
man, I had the worst news out of Saints camp I wanted to
I
hear.
already know, coach. That's why I
Oh
pulled it up,
man,
man. Uh,
man,
your rookie, man, he's gone, man.
come for the year.
For the year, man.
Yeah.
For the year, man. That
Get
sucks for
well,
that
man.
kid.
Get well, bro. Get well, Chad.
Shout out to DeMarco Jackson, man. Get
Get
well,
well,
man.
man.
We looking
Get
forward to
well,
seeing
brother.
you in that black and gold next season, man.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
oh yeah.
keep pushing, baby. Keep pushing. Hit that rehab hard. You be back
Got
better,
to.
faster, and stronger. You know. Yeah, man. I took a few notes from the day, man. Um, like I said, Ross Jackson, he reported that man, like King God Mike was going off on 7-on-7 drills, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike just was going off, man. Then you had Nick Underhill reported that Mike he was guarded by Bradley Roby, man, and he went up and high punted the ball over on Roby, man. So definitely he's running in the phone, man. He might not be 100%, but he about 88% right now. And that 88% is scary, man. You know, Tyler Cunningham, how you doing? Come on in. Thank you for coming through, my brother. Nice to see you. Yeah, man. So also they had referees the other day, which was good. So that pass that Mike caught, they called it a touchdown. You know, he kept those feet in. And that's why he is who he is, the all pro receiver, man. Few other notes, man. It was said that I mean, he had the crowd, the fans who was in attendance today. They started chanting Mike, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, man. You know, look, I think him and Andy Dalton, I think they were almost perfect during the day, man. I think they were like 4 for 4 and 4 touchdowns, man. And speaking of Andy Dalton, man, I heard Andy Dalton he was throwing dimes today, man. It was like Andy
Man,
Dalton had a real strong day today.
that's what they say, man. They say Andy Dalton, like really, he showed Andy Dalton. I mean, you gotta remember he played with he had a great when you I guess quarterbacks play. They say everybody play as good as their competition. You see what I'm
Right.
Right,
saying? So when you got that competition out there, you play as good as your competition, man. And I'm looking forward, like I said, to a dynamite season, whether Jamie, Andy, or whoever. We just got to
right,
show who we are.
right. So man, are y'all getting a little concerned about our linebacker depth, man? Do you think we need to bring somebody in? Like I see a lot of them, they want to go get the kid from Chicago, you know, but that kid wants a big contract, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that I think they go stay in the house, get some of these young kids an opportunity, man. And then of course, you know, once the waiver wires players start getting cut, they definitely will be looking to bring somebody in if they're not satisfied with what they have in house. What's your thought on that? 212.
Man, my thought on it, man, like they say, man, how how can we always can improve, right?
Right,
But you got to remember, man, the Saints defense. This with Demario. This with Davis at linebacker, Cam on the end, pressing the quarterback. We just last year, man. You got to remember, man. We only rushed four linemen, and we were ranked sixth. Our pass defense was ranked first on points allowed. I mean,
right.
man, you got to look at facts, and nothing changed too much, right, Coach?
Okay. Okay.
So we added the Honey Badger, Marcus
Yeah,
May,
you.
Alante Taylor, though he's out right now. Kind of nervous with that. Didn't hear anything about him. Go ahead, 212.
We added Matthew and we added May, man, due to the fact that we lost. You got to remember, we lost Williams and we lost Malcolm. So them two guys, when them two guys came in, all we did was say, well, let's get some vets in there to play vet ball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and when you backfill at that way there, them guys coming off the meter, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, we already know Honey Badger. He's a ball hogger. He kind of remind me of Sharper. When Sharper was back there, hey, he want the ball no matter what. Exactly. He got to be around that ball.
And today Dennis Allen shouted out Bradley Roby, man. When asked about Bradley Roby, he said he sees a player who knows what he's doing now. He can, instead of thinking, he can just go out there and play. And he's been having a very good camp. I know a lot of us early in the offseason was talking about get rid of Bradley Roby. And I kept telling y'all that's why we don't get rid of Bradley Roby. He can step in and be a starter. He's a quality starter in this league, man. And injuries do happen, which unfortunately we're dealing with right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to look that I'm glad Bradley Roby stayed, and he, like I say, he's been having an excellent camp. Word is today that David Onyemata, who has quietly been having a camp, some say seems to be getting back into form into his old self, man. We know last year he started off with the suspension. He missed the first 6 games. And he really wasn't himself, but they say he had a power rush today, man, that was just like awesome, man. So he seems to be getting ready to fine tune, man. And his defense, man, the defense is loaded, but at the same time, with these injuries starting to happen, man, certain people now have a chance to make this team. Dan Sorensen. Now I think you can't get rid of Sorensen now. You ask me. I mean, I think so. He's a veteran. Special teams, you put him on special teams and go from there. So yes, that's what I'm looking at, man. You keep Sorensen on this team. I think a kid who has a big opportunity now is Andrew Dowell, the linebacker from Michigan State. The young man, second year. Yeah, I think he has a real opportunity now. And plus, Pete Werner, he's out again. He's been out with a groin injury. So that's why it sucks that Jackson got hurt, But Caden Ellis, I'm telling you, Caden Ellis is the unsung hero of that linebacker coach. Caden Ellis is a very good player, man. So, but yeah, it's time for those youngsters to step up, man. I know the veteran Wilson, we brought him in, so maybe this is his opportunity to show, why we brought him in, have some leadership. You know what I'm saying? And just seize the opportunity, man. That's what it's all about, man. You got to seize the opportunity when it's there. It sucks someone got hurt, but hey, Real Fan Sports says, do you think we should make a move to get a defensive player from the Bears since we are so thin?
Yes, Raekwon Smith.
Okay. Yeah, you get Raekwon Smith. Okay. What you giving up for him, Coach?
I mean, you just kind of look at where you overstocked at. What do the Bears need? I don't know what their need are. But
Marquez Callaway.
Well, it could be a receiver.
Yeah, real talk. They can use Callaway.
It depends on their need. What we have that can fit their roster. So
Yeah,
but I think you put Raekwon and Mario, man. You talking about some problems. That's bad intentions all day.
All day,
That's
man.
Bad intentions, man.
Yeah, that'll be real. I don't even want to get excited thinking about it. Coach, he's going to want too much, and we don't need to give up more draft capital. That's what Tyler says, Coach.
I mean, it depends on the player, man. Like, if a player wants to win, I mean, you could get him. I mean, say, hey, we'll get you on a 1-year deal, and let's see how you perform, and then we'll work on it after that. So you can't always say they want too much until you kind of get them in, and then it's about the person himself. Are you about winning? Are you about team?
Right.
You know, sometimes you get a bargain on a player if he's about winning. He knows he's coming to a team that has a chance to go to the Super Bowl. You might could get him at a bargain price compared to say going to like a Jacksonville, like he knows rebuilding. You know, and he
Right.
gonna want money, but you might could get him on a type of steal deal, man. You know, just to come in on a 1 year deal and say, hey, after we get you 1 year, we'll look to evaluate. All it takes is 1 year to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. I think that's the main thing. He with the Bears. He wants a contract extension, man.
Yeah,
But like
Yeah.
you
yeah,
say, maybe if he come to Saints, they can look. If you come in, you produce. You know what I'm
right.
saying? At the end of the season, we can sit down
And
and
right,
and work something out, man. I mean, if they can get him, man, listen, that kid's a hell of a player, man.
right, right.
Man, put like you said, you put him next to DeMario,
Yeah, that's
and,
bad.
and and with them beasts that we got up front on that line,
Oh
man. Look,
yeah. Oh yeah.
hey, let's see, OG, boy, OG at it again, boy. That man, the fastest multitasking man in podcast, boy. OG, man, you that dude, man. Yes, sir. OG, man. Nothing but love to the OG, man. But yeah, man. So Traquan, that's my
you
boy. Y'all already know.
you
Raekwon,
Yeah,
you
y'all
keep
already
hollering
know.
about that old Trey.
I'm trying to talk about to the team, bro. I'm telling y'all, man.
That's what you're trying to do, but
Yeah, he
I
go.
don't see him. I don't see him, man.
Y'all don't want to see him, bro. That's why y'all don't want to see him, bro. I feel y'all, man. I know y'all. I know what it is, man. I know. All right, and it says, and even if we don't sign him afterwards, playing on our defense is going to raise his worth for other teams. It would be smart for him, man. It'll be great for him, and it
that's what I'm
be
saying.
be awesome for us, man.
It take
Yeah.
1 year, you get a
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
I'm
Hey,
sitting in this chair trying not. I'm trying not to smile, just thinking about it, man. Cause that
Yeah.
man, listen, and the things Dennis Allen and Chris Richard and Ryan Nielsen can do
Uh-huh.
with him and Davis, and oh my goodness, man, it yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be a real problem. It'll
right,
be a real problem, man.
right.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely
you
problems in that
never know,
side.
man. The mad scientist, Mickey Loomis might be on that phone trying to work something right now, man. So don't be surprised. Breaking news: Saints trade for Roquan Smith. Dolph, you have to be Traquan's uncle. Hi. Nah, man. Know what it is, man. I just listen. Like I don't say again. Nobody was hard on Traquan, want Traquan going more than me. But then I stepped back and just started watching when he was on the field and he was playing. He produces. As a third full receiver in this league, he's not bad, man. You know, I just think with the weapons we got now, with the top three, him and Hardy, and one of these either Dejon Dixon or Kurt Merrick or Rashid Shaheen. I think one of those kids gonna make it, bro. Callaway gone, bro. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't think I'm playing? Yeah, there you go. Callaway in a second for. Now, I don't know about a second. Do we have a second? See, we gave up all the draft capital to the Eagles. Do we have a second? Well, we'll no. Know what?
Mhm.
We ain't worried about that because we gonna have that back at the end of the season. Y'all already know
Right.
why. Y'all already know why. And everybody in Philadelphia, y'all out y'all mind if y'all think y'all go have a top 10 pick. Somebody told y'all wrong.
Yeah. They told him
Y'all
wrong, bro.
y'all be picking 32nd, the last pick of the first round. So you know what that means. Yeah, I'm talking into existence. Let's see. Hold on, who said real fan? Hold on, let me go back to real fan. I just you have to be Traquan's uncle. Nah, man, okay. You know what? My nephew, man. I'm gonna call him my nephew, man. My nephew can ball, man. My nephew gonna catch 6 touchdown passes this year for the Saints.
Six
That's
out
right.
of 17 games. Come on,
Yeah, he ain't the starter. He ain't the starter. He ain't the starter 2-1-2. He ain't starting.
Yeah, he ain't
How
starting.
many he supposed to have? 10 as the forward receiver on the team? 6? That's
Yeah,
awesome, man.
I don't even think he gonna be on the fourth man roster. You keep bringing him up like he gonna be.
I'm
He
telling
not
y'all,
getting them,
y'all,
bro.
y'all, all y'all that hating. I'm telling y'all, when that 53 come out, Traquan on the team, bro. Callaway ain't been having a good camp, man. I'm just gonna let y'all know. Like Coach said last time, consistency. He ain't been consistent. But guess who have? Traquan been consistent, man. I'm telling you. And plus, y'all forgetting the main thing. The starting quarterback likes him. You know, they got chemistry. So I'm telling you, all y'all, real fan, I'm telling 212, I'm telling Coach Rock, I'm telling OG Jerry, I'm telling all y'all, Traquan Smith gonna be on this team. He brings something to the table. As a forward receiver, he's one of the best blocking wide outs in the league, which counts, which matters, man. You know, and he's a good receiver on third down. I'm telling you, because think about it. If you put him out there, he matched up against the full fifth corner, maybe a third, fourth safety on him. He'll win that all day, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I know what I'm talking about.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Bro, y'all. Hey, Traquan, you see it? Look, bro, I'm in your. I'm with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You got one in your corner.
I'm believing it. I might be the only one who that day shit with you in your corner, bro.
You got one in your corner, Traquan.
I'm gonna ride with you, baby. Let's go now. Let's go, damn it. Let's do it.
Man, you saw Taysom Hill make his comment today.
Yeah. Hold on, man. Hey, coach. Guess who's been missing the action with us, man?
Who?
There you go. You know that Colin Green, aka Saint King, man. Nah, man. That ain't good enough. That ain't good enough, man. You got to come in, man. We ain't hear from you in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, man. First of all, my brother, it's good to hear from you. I'm glad. Hopefully everything is all right and you're doing okay. But
yes,
man,
sir.
We've been missing you, man. We've been looking for you, man. Saint King, baby. Hey, man, Mr. Colin Green, man. Come on in. Thank you, my brother. Again, nice to see you, man. Pop in, man. Pop in. Yes, sir. So yeah, man. So what's been your take from today's action, Coach?
The whole thing with me, I'm tired of training camp. I want to see live action, bro.
Coach,
just beating up on your same people. I'm saying I'm just excited about this. The preseason starting Saturday. Let's see what you got, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know, that's what I'm waiting on. Yeah, I'm waiting on Saturday, man.
Yeah, it's going down Saturday, man. All right, family. I done put the link in the chat. Come on through. But Tyler, you know what? Now that I think about it, man, that wouldn't be a bad man. If we can get him for a Callaway in a second, I'll run with that all day.
And guess what? I'm gonna add a bonus.
What's that?
Oh, here we go.
Traquan too.
Nah,
I'm gonna give you 2 receivers and a second round. Second round. I'm gonna give you 2 receivers.
I'm gonna give him Dejon Dixon.
No,
we'll give him Dejon Dixon. That we gonna give him. Say, man, look at here, man. Y'all my word. Look at here. Say Traquan. I'm gonna give me a Traquan jersey when you make the team. I'm gonna order me a Traquan jersey and everything, man. I'm telling you, it's going down, man.
Whoever you buy it from, just hold on to your receipt. Whoever you get that jersey from, hold on to that receipt.
Hold on.
Rose City, how you doing, my brother? Come on in. What's going on, fam? Welcome to the show, baby. Uh-oh. Hey, Coach, he here, baby. He in. The one and only. Saint King.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. What's up, dog? What's up, Coach?
What's up, man?
How we doing?
Man, what's going on, Rose City?
Nothing, me. Hey, man, I ain't gonna go into detail, but time don't stop for no man.
That's right.
Yeah,
good to hear from you, Saint King. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, man. I've been trying my best to get on, man, but all this COVID out here, man, ain't no joke.
Yeah.
Right.
That and that monkeypox, huh?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that monkeypox though. That stuff make my skin crawl when I see it on TV.
Yeah, man. You gotta be careful.
Hey, Rose City, I like that picture, man. I like that picture. That's cool. I like that. But yeah, man, Traquan, he loading. Traquan loading up this season, bro. Y'all don't even know, man. Y'all gonna learn to respect Traquan Smith. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna learn to respect
Traquan. I think he just needs some guidance, to be honest.
And he got it
this year. Some guidance.
Man, know what, St. King? I'm gonna let you talk, bro. Talk some sense in these gentlemen, man. Talk some sense into them. I'm gonna step back, man.
Cause I'd have seen some flashes out of Traquan. You feel me? Y'all acting like Traquan just horrible. I seen flashes out of him. Y'all have too.
No,
now we don't see him often, but we just seen flashes.
St. King, I didn't say he was like. I just said just being consistent.
That's it.
That's the only thing. Yeah. That's the only knack I had on it, man. Just being consistent, you know.
Like you said earlier, Coach Rock, I'm ready for the games. I ain't studying preseason. I'm ready for some hitting for real.
Yeah. I'm ready for training camp to be over, and you go get somebody that's hungry you ain't never saw, and line up against them.
Yeah, don't know what play they're running. Yeah, I'm ready for that Saturday night, man. Hey, what time the game for Saturday night? 7 o'clock kickoff, right?
Yeah.
7 o'clock. Yeah, man, I'm definitely ready for that. So, St. King, man, what do you think about Michael Thomas' return, man?
Man, Michael Thomas, he does this, man. Michael Thomas been doing this, man. Y'all know how he is, man. People acting like they forgot just because he had that one little injury or whatever, man. Wait till Michael Thomas get back on their field.
He already
just wait.
Told him.
Just wait.
Watch me on the field. Watch me this year. Watch me.
And you gotta remember, man, even with the injuries, man, for almost 2 years, still in the top 5 as receiving. So you know what I mean?
Hey, like I keep telling people, you can't double team everybody. You can't double team Landry, Olave, and Thomas. It ain't gonna work. You ain't got enough people.
And Hardy.
Yeah, that's the kid. Yeah. That's the kid I really think gonna have a breakout year.
Yes. They're gonna use him more. They're gonna use him more on offense, man. They're gonna use him more on offense, more definitely, man. I can see his role expanding. I think they're gonna try to use him sort of like the Chiefs were using the cheetah. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
You know, on jet sweeps, on wide receiver screens. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, they might be using him like McCole Hardman.
Okay.
You know that McCole Hardman they just used for them sweeps because he was real fast, but they always say he couldn't catch.
Right.
But see, Hardy can catch though.
Yeah. That's why it's dangerous.
Yeah, and he is good. Like I said last year, he was the most consistent receiver the Saints had. You know, and he was the best route runner the Saints had, and he's improving that again this year. You know, so I'm definitely looking for big things from Hardy, man. You know, but like I said, man, I do not dislike Callaway, but I'm just telling y'all he ain't better than my nephew. You know.
Okay.
You said okay.
Coach, man. Coach, okay. You know,
man, come on, man.
St. King, I'm about to hit him with an old slogan. Bless you, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Bless your soul.
Bless you, boy. I'm about to hit him with an old.
Boy. Hell yeah.
That's the song. That's the song you gonna be singing when Traquan made the team, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But look at here, family. We got our special guest in the back in the green room. So let's get ready to introduce him. First up, let me introduce this first gentleman. All right. This first gentleman was born April 14, 1982. 1982. He like, man, I wasn't born in 92. 1982. He attended Southern University. From 2004 to 2006, this gentleman was a member of the Montreal Alouettes of the CFL. Simply put, as one coach said, he was electric with the ball in his hand. In his career, he returned 2 punts for touchdowns, one in 2004 and one in 2005. Unfortunately, he was suffering injury that will sideline him for the 2006 season and become career-ending. But that wasn't the end of his story. That was just the beginning of his story. And he's also a New Orleans native. So keeping it real, family, help me welcome the one and only Mr. Ezra Landry.
What's up, Izzy?
What's going on?
What's up, Ezra? What's up,
man?
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. What's happening?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
There you go. We got you. Thank you for coming through, my brother. How you doing? I'm
I'm
saying,
good,
man.
man.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
y'all.
I made you 10 years younger, man. My bad, man.
Um,
I thought you were like,
Yeah.
hey, hold on, now.
so
Nah, it's
so
cool. Yeah.
if I
Hey,
give y'all a
man.
little intro to Ezra, man. Ezra was a kid I had the privilege of working with at 10 years old, man. And the one thing that I gravitated to Ezra was because he was small. And everybody doubted him because he was small, man. Like they say, big things come in small packages. And for all the doubters that say he
Right.
couldn't do it, he did it. He went on to St. Augustine High School, had a great career, went to Southern. He finished, think about a few years ago, is it just went to Southern's Hall of Fame. He shattered records, punt return, kick returns at Southern, went on to the Canadian Football League, had an outstanding career. But he always beat the odds, bro. And the odds was because he was short, but nobody knew how big his heart was, bro. And you can't measure a man by his size. You measure a man by how big his heart is. And that's what I loved about him, man. He beat all odds just because everybody said what he couldn't do because of his size. And he'll show you, man. And you could always go on YouTube and YouTube his highlights. And when I tell you like a little dynamo, you think Hasty was bad, go back and look at this brother on YouTube and he'll blow your mind. We could do. But with that being said, I'm gonna let Izzy come on in and kind of talk to y'all, man. Appreciate you coming, Iz.
Oh, nah.
Hey,
Thank
Izzy,
you
before
all,
you get
Coach. I
on, man,
appreciate you.
can you? Hey, Izzy, let me get your co-host, man. Let me get your
Yeah,
brother
well,
on right quick, if you don't mind.
well,
So,
no, not at
so
all.
our next family member coming through, man, is currently a professor of psychology. He has devoted himself to higher education for more than 25 years. He has developed training and certification curriculums for faculty professors in higher education. He also is a advisor to Young College Male Initiative, which encourages and supports male achievement in higher education. Keeping it real, family. Let's give a big keeping it real welcome to none other than Dr. Hilton J. Lasalle.
All right.
Hey, what's going on,
Hey,
fellas?
what's it
Hey,
say, Doc?
how you
Thank
What's
you
up,
for
doing,
Doc?
coming
Doc?
How you there,
How you
on.
Doc?
doing,
Are
Doc?
you there?
Good. This man done his homework.
There you go. There we
Yeah,
go.
he got.
There we go. Welcome to the show,
uh,
Doc.
Thank
yeah,
you. You impressed me, shit.
I'm 30 years old, Doc. I'm 30 now.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
look,
Hey, I say, man, look at here, man. I got to do some research, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to come on here. Let me just tell you, brothers, man. First of all, we appreciate you
Yes,
guys
sir.
taking out time in your busy schedule today to come through and show us some love, man. And we appreciate it. And just to let y'all know, man, you're family now, and you're always welcome here
Hey,
anytime.
nah,
Look.
appreciate it.
Dove, look,
Yes.
as you say, Coach, why you come home so late? This is my bedtime. I said, appreciate you coming in.
Nah, it's all good. I'm early. I'm up at 5. My dog, we up at 5. I'm an early bird, but I love it. Anytime Coach called me, I'm always down.
Right.
I'm honored that I still, I have all my relationships with all my coaches. Coach Rock was really my first coach, and I'm in New Orleans right now. Actually, went out to Howell Playground where I played for Coach Rock, and just yesterday, just thinking that foundation, everything he just talked about wouldn't have been achieved without that foundation. Yeah, I had the heart, had a little it, and had the speed, but that foundation of the detail and the small things that he
Right.
installed, that's the things that scouts talk to me about. I was all about wanting to score and put points on the board, but whenever scouts talked to me, they were always talking about how I never fumbled, never, muffled kicks, and I was consistent at being a threat at all times. And that was that was all from Coach Rock. I remember I was still vivid, going to the park, just, the way I held the ball in my hands, that was all Coach Rock with the minor details that took me
Right.
so far. So I appreciate it. I got a lot of love from Coach Rock.
It's wonderful. So Ezra, take us on your journey, man. How you went from playing poke ball, high school to your college journey, and then ultimately to the CFL, man.
Well, yeah. So like Coach said, from Howell, I went to became a Purple Knight, very proud Purple Knight. Um, I was a receiver. I ended up converting to a receiver in high school, and never really returned much in high school. But I knew going to the next level, if I was going to play at the next level, I was going to have to master that punt return position, and end up going to Southern and made the best of Southern. And like I said, Coach, they inducted me in 2015 for returning kicks at Southern University. So
Right.
yeah, so from
Man,
Southern,
congratulations, man.
thank you. So I put a lot of work in to try to master that position, and was able to show coaches that they believed in me to play that, to put me out on the field at 5'4", 150 pounds. And it's the same way like I talk to Coach Rock on a regular basis. I do the same with Coach Richardson. I love Coach Pete Richardson. He was my coach during my time at Southern University. So he's a legend there. And from Southern went on to Montreal. Had a blast up in Montreal, up in the Canadian League. I actually have a mentee that's there at the moment right now, Warren Newman, who's out there playing.
Okay.
Tell them about this ball. Can you see my camera?
Oh, okay. Well, so Doc actually came visit me in 2005 or 2004. He came visit me against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and I was actually I took a kickback. I told him I was gonna give him a ball, and I manifest that. I was able to take a kickback to win a game and place that in Doc's hand. And Doc was actually my mentor at Southern University. I actually stayed with Doc my junior year going into my senior year, and that was a huge blessing for me to have a mentor like Doc getting me prepared to become a professional. That discipline,
Right.
that he helped me install.
Okay. So Dr. Hilton, if I'm not mistaken, you met Ezra through your uncle, if I'm not mistaken, or do I have that wrong?
Yeah, his uncle and I went to Texas Southern University together. So
Okay.
we became good friends and just stayed connected. Good guy, genuine guy. And then when I moved back to Louisiana and started working at Southern University, you got his jersey, you ain't got his stuff.
So, babe, I never got rid of it.
Yeah,
I never got rid of it.
See, my nephew going to Southern, man. I said, well, we definitely got to connect, man. And so we've been genuine since then, bro.
That's what's up.
All right.
I remember I caught you on Mardi Gras Day, Coach. I thought I had to blink my eyes. I saw somebody with that jersey on Mardi Gras Day from a couple of blocks away, and it was, I remember that was like right after the storm. I saw you with that jersey on.
Yes, sir. This is a special jersey right here, man.
I love it.
It's a real special jersey, bro.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that game you bought that punt back, man. That kickback. I don't know if you saw, man. I put a video up, man, of you returning the kick, and I put it on Facebook and I put it on Instagram, man. And one of your cousins hit me up. He said, "Man, hey, man, that's my cousin, man. You know what I'm saying? when he gonna be on?" I was like, "Okay." I said, "Yo, family, family, he'll be on Wednesday nights,
Like I'm always behind the scenes. Like somebody texted me, I guess that's on now. A huge Saints fan, one of my good buddies. But yeah, I'm always behind the scenes, man. I love helping, and being in the background. But when Coach called yesterday, Coach, I'm never gonna say no with Coach. He knows that. So I said, why not? Let them get on and handle my business.
All right. So if you guys don't mind, let's touch on about the you guys Let's touch on the Overtime Academy, which you two guys founded, and what is it that you do, and and what you're trying to accomplish with the academy.
I'll let Doc go ahead and share exactly what we do, but what we doing, man, we actually it's been really moving me. We've been actually changing lives, man. Helping these athletes navigate and get to the next level, and as well as the whole. The parents as well, the coaches, helping the communication between them all. But I'll let Doc kind of give you a little rundown exactly what all that we consist of.
Okay.
So basically, Ezra been doing this work for years, man. He's just that type of genuine person. He gives, and and people recognize his connection and his relationship and his heart. And so he's been working with parents and working with young athletes and working with different professional organizations over the years, and it keeps surfacing about who's helping these athletes have these discussions that are unique to them. You know, when it's unique to them, there's a lot of additional pressure that a lot of us, you know, average people don't think that are going on. So
Right.
we connected about 2 years ago. We were down watching the fight in San Antonio with Regis Prograde. And, you know, he was telling me all about what he do. Plus, you know, my background is mental health counseling, I'm a psychology professor. And he said, man, athletes deal with a lot of, you know, mental health issues and pressure. And he said, well, you know, you've been my mentor, and I've had other mentors over the years, and I didn't even realize what y'all were doing. And so we just started talking, and he said, well, let's start something, put some structure to it. And so the reality of it is that we basically work with athletes to help them with mentoring and mental health, right? So we definitely want to make the mentoring, because mentoring basically share those unique experiences that only an athlete can understand. And then the mental health thing is, you know, just dispelling the stigma, the idea that, look, it is real being an athlete. And I don't need to tell y'all, but as early as park ball, you got the pressure now to save the neighborhood, to save the family. And so that pressure doesn't stop all the way through. And even when you play successfully and you've earned millions of dollars, and somebody's been telling you what to do for 26 years, and now you got $7 million in the bank, you don't know what to do with yourself because somebody's been telling you what to do. So the pressure of an athlete never changes. Particularly, we've been doing research over the last 2 years, performing clinics, coaching clinics where we work with coaches, and coaches that share a story with us, you know, the pressure that they have. And one coach said, nobody asked the doctor how the doctor is doing. You know, I'm working with, you know, 200 or 300 kids. You know, I'm not seeing my family all day for 15 hours. I got a pressure from all these different alumni associations, the institution, who's asking the doctor how they're doing. And so what we realize is that some of these young coaches need to connect with older coaches and share some of those experiences on how to navigate that. In
Right.
addition to the parents, and just having that conversation with these athletes that are unique to them. We had another scenario, and I'll move on, where a young man talked about, you know, his parents were college educated, and they made about $200,000 or $300,000 a year. But he said his parents didn't know how to manage $5 million and $10 million. And so, you know, who's having those conversations? And y'all know, like I know, you know, we see it every day. When one athlete make it, then everybody's rich. You know, the uncle rich, the neighbors rich, the parents rich, the cousin rich.
Right.
And realistically, that's impossible. You can't provide for 5 and 6 different families. But anyway, I'll end there. But we offer various services. You know, we definitely want to get the stigma of mental health out the way so we can make it cool. And then we also want them guys to really genuinely start establishing relationships with mentors, because, you know, these are new ways that you have to navigate, and trying to figure it out on your own. The world is not designed that way.
Right,
Right.
right. And like Doctor said, you know, with the mentors, you know, I had them, and I don't think I know I didn't realize what I had at the time. So now I just want to stress to the youngsters and make sure they identify who those mentors are, and let them know they can have more than one in different scenarios. You know, so that's the thing. I'll try to show them the importance of having mentors and you know, and using them properly.
Right. And if I can go back, Doc, and something you just said about the pressure that these kids are under, like from Pop Warner now, you know what I'm saying? That the parents, some of the parents, I feel, are trying to live through their kids, you know, it's starting from Pop Warner, like Coach said. He has some kids, you know, the parents will come bring the kid, like the kid's been a star his whole life, treated special. But when he's not treated that way, the parents have a problem, the kid has a problem. And like Coach said, my team is not the team for you. You know, go find another team. So, and like you said, when a young man makes it to the league and he becomes successful, and he hasn't, because we haven't been taught, most of us from the time we were youngsters, how to manage money. You know, we may have been taught how to go get money, but the money that these kids are getting is real money. You know, if I can put it like that, there's a difference. There's money and then there's money. So now when these young men make it, as you said, they now become provider for not only mom and dad, but they become for, as you said, cousin, Uncle Jerry, three cousins removed, you know, yeah, you know, you just get people come from out the woodworks at these kids, or remember when you ain't have nothing, I let you sleep on my couch. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. And what I think, because we had a discussion about this a couple weeks ago, Coach brought it up, is a lot of times because these young men are football players, they're athletes, they're celebrities. A lot of people forget that they are human beings.
Yeah.
They go through everyday problems just like everybody else. Not only do they have their profession, they have to go home and provide for their families. And like Coach said, the sacrifice that they're making, being away from their families all that time. A lot of these kids, some of them even lose their families. I don't think that's even talked about enough.
Yeah.
I have a close buddy who only played his senior in high school, caught 15 interceptions, and then he played his senior in college and caught 10 interceptions, and was fortunate enough to go to the NFL with 2 years of only playing playing actual with equipment on, and had that pressure, that lot of that pressure. I didn't know till I was really upset. He had a time where he kind of broke down and actually left the Giants facility. And I was in Canada. His mom called me to kind of call him to get him to go back. And
lost your sound, Ezra.
Still can't hear you.
Still can't hear you.
Y'all hear me now?
Now we can. Yeah, now
I'm sorry. Yeah, someone was calling in. But yeah, I was upset and with him because I'm actually trying to make it to where he is and been playing all my life, and I'm in another country away from my family. But I guess the pressure of family coming around, he actually, I found out a couple of years later, he was thinking about taking himself out, with all the pressure on him because he had never, he was with Coach Kaufner with the Giants, and I heard through another player that Coach Cortez, where he played under Coach Kaufner with Jacksonville. I remember him always telling me how rough, how serious of a coach that he was, but, he didn't have that foundation I had with Coach Rock and a lot of the coaches that I had where you know how to tone things out and still keep it going, and do what you have to. And it's a good thing sometimes when you're in those type of programs and the coach is driving you. That means he cares. He's concerned with you when there's so much talent around you. So, and that was what the thing too. It was really more they were trying to get them together. We in training camp time right now. You only got 4 weeks. You don't have much time to kind of install a lot of that to be prepared come game day. But he was, like I said, he was thinking about taking himself out, and he ended up getting a couple more years after with the Falcons, with the 49ers, the Vikings. He moved around a little bit, but I'm very proud of him to still say he only played 2 years and was able to become a professional athlete.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Great to the doc and to Ezra, man. You guys doing great things. First off, appreciate you guys coming on here, man.
Thanks.
And me, I'm a curious guy. I'm one of them curious guys. Doc and Ezra, man. How do you guys cope with guys, starting with the doc, for players that they can't fulfill their dreams? What kind of advice do you give them guys?
Yeah, so that's a great point. And so our program, we touch on 6 major topics, right? And so, of course, finances is one, legal is another one, and career counseling is another one, and relationship and mental health. Having that conversation about career counseling, and that's my training in mental health, is there are other avenues, and let's talk realistic. But for what you're saying specifically, we basically transfer them, to a licensed therapist, counselor, a therapist, a licensed counselor, somebody who does that every day and familiar with some of the challenges that they're going through. We definitely don't get into other lanes. We stay in our lane, but we facilitate them to the professionals who can really address those issues. But we have those mentors who share the same stories that they have. You know what I'm saying? And so there's nothing new under the sun. And so some of the challenges that you just described, many of the mentors can say, man, look, I went through the same thing, and this is how I navigated through the process. And that adds a lot of value, So, but great question, though. Great question.
And for Ezra, man, like they said, don't judge a book by the cover, because they serious was big things come in small packets. I would appreciate if you talk to guys that don't feel like they can make it.
Well, my size, I always felt it was an advantage for me. It's especially the higher I got, like the bigger the guys got, and it made it much easier for me. And I was preparing myself too. I never would step out on that field if I wasn't prepared. I would always put in amazing work in the off season. I trained with one of the best, Coach Tom Shaw. He's also someone I feel like without that type of training, I don't know how successful I would have been. I was always in tip top shape. I was confident because I tell them all, put the work in. The work is always going speaks for itself.
But Coach Rock is right, man. Ezra has a heart that's just amazing, man, for his size. And not only do he have heart, and I always tease him about this too, there's a lot of discipline, man. When he lived with me in Baton Rouge, I actually managed a nightclub. And, it's Friday night, Ezra at home eating peanut butter and jelly, going to sleep. And I'm like, look, man, I'm going to let you in. You can drink free. He was like, nah, I'm good. And so he stayed consistent with that. And I was just surprised for somebody to be so young and so disciplined. So he credits St. Aug a lot for that. And, of course, his father and his family. But I don't know any 19-year-old who's going to decline going to a nightclub, So anyway, he had a lot of discipline. So that adds value to him being successful.
Right.
And if I could just plug in on Dr. Hilton, me and Ezra talk a lot. I'll just call, check on him. You got to remember, he has a daughter that is in sports. He has a wife. And I call, what's going on there, Coach? About to get on a plane. Call him, Coach, I'm in Chicago. Coach, and like for this man to make these kind of sacrifices with his own family. That's why I say you don't know the sacrifices people make in this profession, man. So every time I talk to this man is on a plane. He's barely home, but he has a wife and family.
Right.
But he's sacrificing all that to help other people, man.
Communication, man.
Yeah.
Communication. That's the key with it all, Coach. And yes, he just brought up my daughter. I think when I actually met with Doc to kind of get things started with this, when we met at the fight, I was actually flying from IMG. My daughter was fortunate enough to play with them last season and had a tremendous year up at IMG. And me sharing and being there every day, I was able to see they do this thing twice a week called Mind Gym on Monday, where they talk to them and then they assess them again on Fridays. And after seeing that, I was like, there's no way in the world when I go back home, I have to bring them. I'm always with getting out, like Coach is saying, but let's bring back positivity and open up minds back home. I felt like if it wasn't for Katrina, a lot of us wouldn't have left New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always with bringing back, innovating and bringing, things that is needed. And when I saw that Mind Gym thing they were doing, it blew me away. And a lot of other things that they're doing out there at IMG is amazing spot out there in Bradenton.
Yeah.
Right.
Ezra kind of share with the people some of the athletes that you personally trained also. That's the National Football League.
I trained working under Tom Shaw. I was fortunate enough to train the best of athletes. And I think that's another reason why I was as confident as I was. I was working out every summer with Pro Bowlers and Super Bowl winners, so that allowed me to know I was, know what I was working with. Just to name one, after Katrina, I'll never forget, I was lost trying to figure out in Canada where I was going to go after the storm. And Coach Shaw don't really call often like that. He hit me up late one night, probably around this time, and was telling me, look, we moving to Orlando to the Wild World of Sports. That's where we're going to train. And, I've always, every year I would go to Disney with my mom, with LB Landry or like for a class trip. So I was ecstatic when he told me. But then he also mentioned an athlete that I wasn't really aware of too much, but he ended up being the best to ever play the position, Devin Hester. He mentioned that Devin Hester was going to be training Devin. Ezra, Izzy, I need you to come and work with him. And at that particular time, I was so much kind of like as a student in Canada, I would watch so much film and be practicing so much every day when I wasn't looking to watch no college football. And in Canada, you ain't catching all the games like you would normally be back home. So I didn't really know much about Hester, but I knew he had to been a real deal for Coach to trust that to me. But Devin Hester and Deion Sanders was his mentor. So I was fortunate enough to meet Coach Prime, at that particular time. He spent a lot of time trying to. I don't know if y'all remember what he was trying to figure out what position from a DB, either a receiver at the time.
Right.
One of my favorite, who I still keep in touch with. I'm actually, I don't know if Coach know, but Coach, I've been giving the Sanford Seminoles a hand up in outside Orlando. The 10-year-olds, the same age you coach me. Chris Johnson, another young man I trained, he broke the record in the combine with a 4.2, 4.23 or something like that. But I was fortunate enough to train Chris. I was one of his 40-yard dash coaches when he was getting ready for the combine. So like I said, me being behind the scenes, but I was able to train some of the best. Khalil Mack, another one who I thought was a freak of nature that could have played both ways, you know. One I'm a huge fan of, who I actually met through Coach Rock. That he coached. The same way Coach Shaw called me, one day Coach Rock called and said, "Look, I need you to meet this kid," and the kid would end up being Leonard Fournette. And I remember like it was yesterday going out to Goretti. He was my size at the time.
Yeah.
and meeting Leonard. And I brought Leonard to Florida on his first flight. Him and like 10 other athletes. And I'm proud of that group. One of the guys in the group is the linebackers coach for Jackson State, Anthony. Leonard, you know who Leonard is. We have another kid, Ty Nero, who's probably gonna be going to play pro soccer pretty soon. So, in that amongst the 10 athletes, you know, we had some success with that group that came to Florida that first time. But I never forget the first time we trained Leonard up at Disney. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, another Purple Knight, good buddy of mine, the law firm, was extremely disciplined. I remember we were watching him, Cartel, we were watching Leonard, but it was like nothing we really can tell him for us on the field, because he was, you know, he had Coach Wright. I mean, he did the small things, but having that much talent and doing the small things, you know, at that time, it really wasn't much you can really coach up. We were extremely impressed with, you know, what he could do at so early of an age.
Right. So, Doc, let me ask you something. Ezra said something earlier. You said if it wasn't for Katrina, a lot of us wouldn't have left New Orleans, and that is so right. So basically, I think it's I think growing up in New Orleans, man, as we all know, man, we kind of get in the mindset, you know, that there's nothing outside of New Orleans for some of us. That's how it was. You know, it was almost as nothing existed outside New Orleans unless you were fortunate enough to make it out playing ball. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like if you have this puppy, it's a Great Dane in the gates. You know, when he's a puppy, he's below the gate. But when he grows up, all he has to do is run. He could just jump over that gate. Yeah. But every time he runs up to that gate, he stops, because it's been put in his mind that you can't jump over that gate. Yeah. And I think sometimes that a lot of us, we had the mindset like, you know, I'm from New Orleans. We had outside of the city, outside of the state, we had kind of a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we do, man. You know, it is what it is, man. We some lovable people. We some intelligent, smart people, you know. But you know, people want to stereotype you. They go do that. But I just think sometimes, like growing up, if you didn't have that person in your life, in your corner, to show you that there was another way, you know what I'm saying, and you didn't have the means, the funds to get out and go travel. You know, like a lot of my friends that I grew up with, they were great athletes, you know, but a lot of them couldn't afford. They couldn't even go to travel teams, you know, because their family just didn't have the money, you know. So basically, what I'm saying, I'm thinking it's like a Doc. I'm talking about like a mindset that I think we sometimes be in. Does it make any sense what I'm saying?
It makes a lot of sense. When I as a kid, I also did martial arts. I was a black belt. I traveled all over fighting as a kid, and that travel and you know that imagination. I was always able to go different places. And when I would get back, I'm from Carrollton, 17 Ward, from Holly Grove area. You know, I was able to talk to, like you said, kids that wasn't able to travel, and kind of express to them about these cities. Like Coach saying, I'm going to all the different places, but I was doing it as a kid, and in my mind, it allows me to still travel like I did when I was, when I was young. One of my favorite athletes, is the brother Avery Johnson. I was always a fan of him. He's a Purple Knight as well as a Jaguar. And he wasn't that big, and played ball. So I looked up to him and Anarius Williams a whole lot coming up as a kid. And I went to go hear him speak for the first time, and that's how he said that travel ball in the summer, where he would get back to the Lafitte Project where he was from, but his mind was still in those places where he traveled whenever he was still back in the Lafitte housing project. So you gotta that mind. The mind is strong. You gotta use that imagination.
You asked a profound question, man. In New Orleans is special, bro. I just have to say that New Orleans, we are special. The place is special, man, and it's a hard mind frame to change. I'm from Marrero, grew up on the West Bank, moved to Gentilly, went to John F. Kennedy Senior High School. On our senior trip, we went to Houston. We went to Astroworld. That was my decision to go to college at Texas Southern University. How crazy is that? I don't think had I gone to Astroworld on our senior trip that I would have even left Houston. Now, 85% of my family live in Houston now. And when I moved back to go to Southern University for grad school and end up living in Louisiana, I had cousins who followed me out to Houston. And when Katrina happened, guess who I had to move with? My cousins back in Houston who followed me out there. And now I have 85% of my family out there. But New Orleans is special, man. And that mindset that you're talking about, we are highly intelligent people. We've been blessed and exposed to a lot, and we can make it anywhere, and we do well anywhere, bro. And so it was a blessing and a curse, man. It was a blessing and a curse.
So if I could stay with Dr. Hilton, then I'll come to Ezra. For a kid that's playing college ball or the NFL, has a whole lot of money, kind of big-headed, what are some of the challenges far as dealing with them, talking to them, and getting them to kind of buy into what you're saying?
Yeah, so it's easy, bro. It's mentors. You got to have mentors, brother. And it's unfortunate that I have a 12-year-old son and a 23-year-old daughter. They don't listen to nothing I say.
I know the feeling.
The man down the street said,
I know the feeling.
My son, and I'm sharing this only because we talking about exposure. My wife and my son, 12-year-old son, and I, we just came back from Kenya. We actually did a safari. We looked at tigers and lions and eating, and it was just an amazing experience. And so my son happened to be riding his bike down the street, and one of my neighbors said, "Well, where were y'all for the last month or 2 weeks?" And he said, "We went to Kenya." And so all of a sudden, my son come in the house off the bike. He said, "Dad, I want to thank you and tell you how much I appreciate you. I had the trip of a lifetime. I know I'm not." And he just went on and on and on. But it was the neighbor, like they say, it takes a village, bro. And so we don't have the answers. And then as parents, and I know Ezra, we've talked about that because he's kind of coaching his daughter and traveling with his daughter and supporting his daughter. But it's those mentors that are vital, bro. They're vital. And and I said this to Ezra, when I first came in contact with my real mentor, it was a strange situation. I couldn't figure out his motive. What is this another man, black man, intention in helping me? I had the flu, and the man picked up the phone and called me and said, "Hey man, how you feeling?" It wasn't no athlete thing like y'all got, because y'all coaches and athletes. It was just a genuine mentor that worked in the same field that checked on me. We're not accustomed to that. And so I think that the genuine mentors of people who've lived a life that they're trying to live and experience the things that they're trying to experience is the best way to get to them, bro, to be honest with you. Because, many of them have made a lot of money and many of them have lost a lot of money.
Right. And that's what I was about to get on, be training a lot of athletes the way I have. I've seen a lot and heard a lot of stories. So in the last, about a year ago, I got my hand on this guide from a guy, financial advisor by the name of Ed Brokowski. He did the 30 for 30, Never Go Broke. I fell in love with it. It was a simple read. Me and Doc we were able to get with Master P, and matter of fact, and he actually did another version of it, of the book of Never Go Broke, if you can see it. A hell of a guide is on Amazon. Doc, you can kind of share, because Doc did some of the writing. You can kind of share a little bit about the book, Doc.
So it's a guide. The author Ed Bukowski, he, once you done made money like Master P, some of these guys, your purpose in life changed, man. If you listen to Master P now, he's about giving back and teaching right now. And so Ed had the same purpose, but he wanted the guide to be simple. He wanted to be a guide. He wanted to focus on athletes, and he wanted to give back. He had no purpose. He had no marketing strategy with the book. He wanted to write the book because he wanted to get back. So we partnered those two together accidentally doing a workshop, and those two guys kind of overlapped on a Zoom. And we were like, this is a great project to bring these two worlds together and talk about the experiences of financing, particularly for, athletes and celebrities. And so Master P jumped on board. He thought it was an excellent idea. He wrote his part. He talked about his experience. He talked about him being, committed to making the sacrifices so that he can not only earn money, but save money. But what I like about the book is not only is a simple guide, Coach, it addresses what you said. It talks about the psychology of it, right? You can't save everybody.
Right.
You're not going to be rich forever. How do you invest your money, and how do you make smart investments? And it's not even anything complicated. He does have a section in it that's real complicated that gets into the whole stock market and investment and things of that nature. But then that's when you really need to be seeking professional help anyway. But, those guys at a point now where they want to give back, but you need professional people in your life to kind of help you guide and manage that kind of money. We didn't grow up with that kind of money and that type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm loving the responses that some of these parents are coming back to us with once they get this guide in their hands. There's just a lot of questions that they would have never asked, and a lot of information they would have never known, with having it. So, it's definitely something I recommend for all, for parents and all athletes getting ready for the next level.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, can you hold the book closer so we get a good look at it again? Never Go Broke. Okay. That's the book, family. Never Go Broke. For everybody in the chat, that's the book, Never Go Broke. All right. Thank you, Doc. Yeah, man. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Again, man, I want to thank you guys for coming in, sharing your story with us, man. And for the academy, man, what was, I guess I know you say you guys were at the fight when you guys met, and so as far as coming up with the name of the academy, deciding where you want to hold it, what is the academy located in New Orleans or is it somewhere else?
No, so you guys on the athletic side. So overtime, it's been saturated, but we stuck with it because we thought it was essential. This is overtime. This is necessary. The mental health side of it and the mentor. So we stayed with that, and we brought the name Academy in because we wanted to teach, and we were about learning. So that's kind of how the name came up. But basically, what we do is we work with existing programs. So if you are middle school or you have 8th graders going to the 9th grade, or you're a high school, or you're a college, or even a pro team. We've been talking with NFLPA about doing some work with them, because as we begin to do more and work with more and more people, what they're realizing is that, the curriculum that we have and the people that we bring in, they can relate to these athletes, right? So a lot of these vendors that have all this capacity, they can bring in these scholars and come in, but many of these athletes, they can't even relate to it. So basically what we do is we come in and, we look at what you have in place and we customize the curriculum based on your age group. And we focus on those 6 major principles, which is financing, career counseling, mental health, relationship, etc. And we come in and we do the curriculum. And Ezra, because of his relationship, he brings in dynamic speakers that engages the athletes and get them to start thinking about those things. And so, we do it anywhere. Basically, we are a nonprofit. Our website is overtime.team, overtime.team. You can find out more information about that. We do accept donations as well because, we've been existing for the last 2 years, and we've been funding this out of our pocket because we believe in it. We're solidifying our board. so that we can have the type of board members that help us put the right type of policies in there, because we're thinking longevity. And we know that when you start accepting people money, you want to have all your policies in place. And so we're taking our time with that.
Right.
And then we're also seeking out board members who can help us raise money as well. And I'll say this in closing, but it is essential that our young athletes get this. And you know, it surprised me when Ezra came to me and told me that at the park ball level, at the high school level, at the college level, at the NFL level, that these things don't exist. And it's another set of resources that these institutions would have to commit to, that they don't see the value in it, unfortunately. And even if they do see the value in it, they don't want to commit the time to it. And so we have to do it because these young athletes are our future, you know. And so we basically investing in our future. And you know, we appreciate you guys having us on.
And I just want to say to Dr. Hilton and Ezra, man, it's a great program because I actually had a chance firsthand. Ezra brought me in, and I spoke to the kids at Old Perry Walker when Keenan Lewis was the coach. And I shared that day with them, and man, it was a great thing. I think the kids did yoga, and they got freed their minds up, and it's a great program, man. I firsthand shared a day with the Old Perry Walker football team with Ezra doing that, so it's a great thing they're doing, man. It really is.
Mhm. Thank you, Coach.
And
Thank you.
yeah, y'all getting love from the chat, man. Derek L say this is great what you guys are doing. We didn't have programs like this when I was coming up. God bless you, brothers.
That's what's up. That's what appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
D.
And this
Thank
is
you.
all love, bro. This is all love. And again, overtime.team, check our website out, look at our Instagram, see the work that we're doing. And you ask, well, are we, you know, we've been focusing on New Orleans, but you know, we're willing to go anywhere, you know, to make this work and invest in our future.
Correct.
All right, and man, look, I can't let y'all get out here, man, without asking y'all some Saints questions, man. You know what I'm
Man, go
saying,
ahead.
Doc,
Nah.
I saw you saying your son go get the hat. You threw the hat on, man. You know what I'm saying. So look at here, Doc. How you feeling about Mike T, man? You know what I'm saying. Talk to us now.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to say I'm not a fanatic, bro. I'm embarrassed, bro. I'll be honest with you, man. I love
It's all
players. You
right,
know,
Doc.
I grew up with Ralph Wayne, Reggie Wayne, older brother, so I followed him.
Okay.
You know, Cardell Stewart grew up in my neighborhood on the West Bank, so I kind of followed individual players, but I never really got committed to any particular team. So I'm gonna stay on my
Gotcha.
academic side.
All right.
All
All
right,
right.
okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's how you do it, Doc.
I'm excited. I'm extremely excited. I was raised by, well, you know, Sharper was the safety for the Saints when they won the Super Bowl. He had a lot to, you know. I was someone I trained with throughout those summers. It was one of those Pro Bowls I was talking about, and I knew when we brought him in years ago that it was Super Bowl time. You know, we were putting 30 points on the board with Reggie and Drew. But I'm excited with having the Purple Night, the Louisiana boy, the Badger being in town. The first time I seen him was his last year at St. Augustine, and I got a chance to work for Rivals or Nike and seeing athletes. I still to this day felt like he was one of the most confident DBs I had ever seen at that level, you know. And he's a natural born leader. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring to the defense. And the program that we just recently did 2 weeks ago, we partnered with Yeet, but we got connected to them through the brother Demario Davis. I was a fan, but now I'm a super fan of him. Just seeing the mindset that this ball player has. He's a hell of a player, but he's also a hell of a businessman. So with that type of leadership on defense, you know, defense always to me will win championships. I'm excited to see everybody stay healthy this year. I think we in the right place. You know,
I gotta say this, man. I had an opportunity through Ezra to meet Demario Davis, and he connected us with the YEP program. Off the field, he is an amazing individual, bro. I mean, like, you can't even imagine, bro. I was just blown away, man, about this man. You know, humility and his commitment to the community and people. And you know, I didn't even see an athlete anymore, bro. I saw an amazing man, bro. So I wanted to just
correct.
say that. That's
correct. Nah,
amazing person, bro.
For sure.
Amazing
For
person.
sure. Detailed, very, very
That's
detailed,
right.
very, very detailed. So I'm expecting great, nothing but the best out for this year.
Right. And let me say this, man, because Coach, you keep throwing out that purple night. I know y'all purple nice and all that, man. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
just showing the
You know,
shirt. You
it's
asked me why I wore the shirt tonight, Ezra.
yeah,
So,
I
I didn't
appreciate
I
it.
want to tell
understand,
him, I didn't want to
but
tell
look
him
at
nothing.
here.
So,
But you
I
know,
think,
all I'm gonna say is the Taubmans have a Hall of Famer in Canton
hey, we got,
already.
hey,
You
Cornelius
know what I'm saying?
Williams, don't forget that name.
Nikki, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Nikki is in that
Oh
Hall of
yeah,
Fame. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
You see,
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, sir. I grew
There
up
you
right
go.
down the street from Nikki, man. Shout
Yeah.
out to
nah.
Cornelius, man.
Shout out
Nikki,
to
man.
Nez.
shout out, shout
Yeah,
out.
I
Yes,
love
sir.
Nika, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I went to
man.
Allen, so I was right in the backyard. I was on
All
Nashville.
right then.
I
All
went
right,
to
you
I
in the
Allen.
got
bag.
you.
That's
I
right.
got
That's
you.
Yeah,
good. Then that's
yeah.
cool. That's right.
My whole entire family went to Fort Shea. My mom, dad, all my uncles. You know, I was the only one went to. You know, what I'm saying my whole family were
See,
Taupans.
man.
I
Oh
figure you had.
man,
I figure you had.
I
I
love
knew
your
you had F
family. Yeah,
troop in you. I
yeah,
knew you had.
he had some of that in him, man. I knew
Yeah,
he
he
had
got.
some of
He
that
got
in
that
him,
full
man.
Yeah,
with him. We know he
Yeah, he
do.
got that.
yeah,
He got some of
yeah.
that four in him, baby. You know
For
what
sure,
I'm saying?
for sure, for
You know?
sure.
But
And,
yeah, on the serious side, Dr.
yeah.
Hilton, thank you for coming through tonight. I know you guys been appreciated. We're gonna put that out there. Overtime Academy, like I said, I know it's doing great things. Izzy, always love, man. Appreciate you
Oh,
taking
no, I
time. I know
appreciate
it's
you,
your
Coach.
bedtime, so I ain't gonna keep you
Yeah,
late,
man.
Brad.
Nah,
I
it's
know
all
you got
good.
things to do, but
Nah, no,
man,
I ain't.
from the heart, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming through tonight.
Hey,
Nah,
man,
much
Thank
salute
love,
to
y'all,
Coach.
man.
you
Appreciate it.
guys.
Appreciate
Appreciate it.
y'all.
Thank you
Appreciate y'all,
guys,
man.
man.
Nah, we
And
enjoyed
again,
this. I
man,
enjoyed it.
hey, y'all
Thank
welcome
y'all.
anytime, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Appreciate it. All right.
Thank you again.
All right, y'all have
Have
a
a
All right.
good
great
night.
night, man.
Y'all too. Who that?
All right.
Who
Who
that?
that? Who
Who
that?
that?
All right.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Izzy's doing great things, man. Kid has worked with a lot of players, and like I said, the sacrifice, man. Every time I talk to him, he's always on the move to help
Right.
somebody out, man. And that take a lot of sacrifice, kind of leave your family behind to go help
Right.
somebody else's family, man. And I don't know how he do it, man. Because like I said, every time I talk to him at the airport, he said, "Coach, I'm leaving out. I'm about to get on a plane." I'm like, man, but he gets it done, bro. And the sacrifices for the greater making our kids better, man.
Hey man, it's called paying it forward, man, and
Yeah,
that's what we're not doing in this day and age, man. We don't have a lot
yeah,
of our people paying it forward, man. I mean, like you just spoke, you got athletes paying it forward. I mean, your normal citizens. It takes a village to raise a child, man, and
yeah,
that's what I think that's what we slipping at as a people. We got to get back to that village mentality.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And like I said, at Overtime Academy, I had the chance to go. Ezra called me to speak to the kids. That was the the Landry Walker team, and I shared that day with them in the city, and it was special, man. And that's when former Saints player Keenan Lewis was the coach. That's about a
Uh-huh.
year
Right.
ago, and it's a great thing they're doing, man. Just like I said, with taking young brothers and just teaching them how to free their mind, but also how to be professional and how to think themselves through situations and stuff. It's a great thing.
That's
So
great.
Overtime Academy is like, yeah, it's what it is, bro. It's great.
That's good, man. Wally Smith, what up, my brother? Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
And well, man, we bought the 8212. You ready? You ready? You muted.
Yeah, what you call? Yeah, I'm ready. What you call this section again? A quick audible, right?
A quick audible.
The good thing about it, man, the good thing about it.
Yes, sir. Hold on.
I'm there. You can see me. There it
There we
is.
go.
Let me go with
You
that. Share
there?
that
I see you.
screen. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let me
You know what? Look, here's what we gonna do. We go give you the screen, man. We go
Okay.
step off and we gonna let you.
All right. Let me see how that worked. Then let me see how that worked for me. Can y'all see my screen right there? Let me see. Share that screen with that there. Share system audio.
Not seeing your screen.
It ain't letting me work it. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it ain't
It's something.
working.
It's something. Yeah, something within there.
Hey, hit the when you hit go share screen, make sure
Yep.
you hit that audio, then go to like Microsoft. Like what you on? You on Microsoft or you on Windows?
I'm on
Well, or
Windows.
you on
Share
Windows.
audio.
So yes, hit share audio, and then
Yep.
go to the audio code that you want to share. You pick that, and then you hit share, and you should be good.
It still ain't. Oh, okay. I got it right there. Let me check this out.
Let's see.
Okay. Yep. There it is. Bam. You got me. Yep.
All right, yeah, I can see it. Let me add it to the screen. There you go. There you go.
All right. Cool. 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 Let me get on in there. Let me come on up here now. Hey man, like we said, man, thank you thank you guys for even sitting there spending that time with us on who that on real talk for us and all. You know, we just had a great session with the doc and a guy Ezra from St. Augustine football team that came through. They shared some knowledge, and like they say, man, we had a doc that was we got a doctor that's professionally getting educated. We got a football player, but hey, once again, man, this that audible, and we ain't gonna spend too much time right here, man. We're gonna sit there and just talk about a little things that's out there in the real world for you to catch up on for you guys that's out there. I'm a telecommunication guy, and this would keep your internet running, right? Telephone and internet. First, we're gonna talk about the type of cable, type of plugs, my bad, type of connectors that's out there right now. We got an RJ11 and an RJ45 cable. RJ11 is your normal telephone cable for your regular telephone lines, which we don't use no more, due to the fact that we straight talking cell phone, and we using this for the internet. RJ45. Guys, listen, man, I just want to let you guys know that within the telecom field, it's going to be booming. And another thing to pay attention to was out there right now, the microchips, man. You remember when COVID happened, we couldn't get any parts for vehicles, parking lot. I mean, car dealerships was out of stock because this kind of stuff was happening, man. It crushes our economy. But just to give you a little quick insight on what's going on in the real world, telephone wise, internet, we're going to talk about the RJ11, RJ45 cable. An RJ11 telephone cable that's connected to your walls in your house. You got black, red, green, and yellow cables. Those cables are ran through the wall from out your house to a telephone pedestal outside, and that's how your telephone ring, right? For your internet connections, we got an RJ45, and that's what that is cable called. Within that, we have an 8 pair. That's 8 prong connectors, man. We sitting with white, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, and brown. With that being said, we have two types of wiring schemes. So we got a 568 Alpha and a 568 Bravo. United States, y'all, United States of America, we're using the 568 Bravo, and that color code is up top: white, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, brown. That will push us all your internet straight through from home to where it's being serviced from whether it's AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, Cricket, whatever it is. This is how you get your internet connections, you are.
Oh,
And
two
then,
one two, two one
go
two.
ahead,
Let me
brother.
ask you something. So go back,
Yes.
roll back down. So you said in the United States we got the RJ45. Is that us?
That's us, RJ45 connector, right? That RJ45 connector, that's all that's throughout the world. We just
Okay.
got a different color code for them. In America, we use the 568 Bravo. That color code when you wind your cables, white, orange, white, green,
So
blue.
that's what I want. That where's the 568 cable at? Where's that at? Is that the
That's
top one?
that's your normal like your Ethernet cable
Uh huh.
that's plugged to your router that's in your house.
Uh huh.
That blue cable that they give you whenever you buying a router or whenever you're getting cable TV,
Right.
that's what that cable is, brother.
Okay. And what's it
And
called
and
again?
if you cut that cable, right?
Uh huh.
If you cut that cable, you'll separate that cable and it'll have 4 pairs in there. It'll be a white, orange, and orange. They'll be twisted. White, green, and green will be twisted. White, blue, and blue will be twisted. White, brown, and brown will be twisted. What happens then is you separate them cables so you can push them on through that plug right there, that RJ45 plug.
Okay.
That's how they will go inside. You turn it upside down like it's pictured within the diagram right there. Take that white orange, place it over there. White orange, and orange, white green. You gotta. There's a way that we're gonna sit there, and I just wanted to give you just a touch of this here tonight. But if you're curious about it, by all means, man, you can contact me. We'll go over class on Zoom, whatever it takes. I just want to get into teaching our people like they doing with the mentorship, prepping athletes to prepare for their future. I want to prep our regular students as well for their future.
All right. And so I'm looking at it. So it's all like solid color. It's a solid color. Then it's a white with that color. So orange, white, blue.
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna have blue, white, brown. You're gonna have brown, white, green. You're gonna have green, white.
Yes, sir. And that's in your data cables there. That's your internet cables. Your telephone cables, they solid colors. Black, red, green and yellow.
All those. Yep. But these here, the RJ45, those are internet. Those
that's
your
Ethernet. Yep, that's your Ethernet internet cables. That's what those are right there, brother. What you do is, like I said, man, those are your connections from your wall unit, all the way out to a cable that done spliced out in the street. Them orange and white marker posts you see out there,
right? The
manholes that you see out there, that's fiber and copper cables, man. Those things hold it. Carry it all the way to the central office for us, man. Carries it all the way over to the CO's office, and the CO's office, they punching them down, and that's all it is, man. It's easy work, man, and we need to get into that educating our kids about whether it be taking a trade or taking a profession. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the trades that's out there, telecommunications.
All right.
And I ain't here to hold your time, man. I appreciate y'all coming out and sitting there listening.
Hey, man, that's what we do, man. Lesson number 1. Hold on, we got some family in the chat. Let me get to the chat, man.
Okay.
See what the family members talking about in the chat, man. All right. We got there is. Let's see. We got Ron says 504-212 showing us blueprints to tap into the cable box and get that free NFL.
Hey, Ryan, check it out, brother. Look, man, I'm showing you Ethernet now. What you're talking about is coaxial cable dealing with the cable TV. I can teach you that too. I got that. I got them skills too. But hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's what that's about though. That's what we're using though, Ryan. That's for real though, man. That goes into your boxes like if you was to buy one of them Ethernet boxes, that is what it's connected to though, bro.
We like that.
We like that. Chill. What up, baby? What's happening with you? Holla at us, baby. But yeah, man. Man, thank you for that.
Appreciate that, man.
Man, we appreciate that, man.
Man, I appreciate being there, man.
It gonna be that's a weekly thing, family. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do things over here, man. We ain't gonna just talk sports, we gonna educate you too, man. You know? And gotta get my boy up in here, St. King. Say, Coach, Coach, I don't even want to read the article, man, for you, man. I ain't gonna read the article, Coach. It hurt me when I found out, man. You know, young Jackson gone, man. It hurt me, man. You know, I ain't you know what? I ain't even messing with tonight, man. You know, he a Jackson too, so that hurt me too. You know, we gotta stick together, bro. You know, but yeah, man. So yeah, man, it's a good show. Again, Connect, man. I appreciate that, man. And again, family, it's a weekly thing, man. That's just lesson 1, man. Come on, get that free education, baby.
Oh, we gonna get it educated, brother.
You know, cause he gonna bring it to you. You know. Let's see. Yo, St. King, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
There you go. There we go. All right, man. Let's talk about Saturday, man. Well, I'm starting with St. King. What are you looking for from looking forward to seeing Saturday?
Man.
Oh man. Mostly just O-line and D-line depth. I want to see hopefully they have Ellis out there too doing linebacker core. Because we need to see this linebacker depth too.
Right. Well, I know Kid when they do the base set, Kid Ellis is I think he's the weak side linebacker, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
So
We got a lot to be looking at, man. I mean, I'm
yeah,
looking at fullback position. I'll be
yeah,
looking at tight end to see who gonna be tight end right now.
right. Lucas Crow is a big kid, man. That's a
Because
big
I got
number
a
44.
feeling whoever they looking at gonna be in that preseason game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I think Dennis even said that. He said like we really haven't determined who we want to look at and who we need to look at. You know. So certain people, man, like there ain't no need for Michael Thomas to be out there. Ain't no need for Alvin Kamara to be out there. Ain't no need for Ryan
Yeah,
Ramczyk. One of the reporters was asking today, is everything all right with Big Ram? And coach was like, yeah, we just getting him a veteran day off. Being smart about it. We know what he can do.
yeah.
You know.
I would like for Peyton Turner to be out there. I don't know if they're gonna put him out there, but I would like for him to be out there too.
I think they gonna put him out there. I think him and Granderson gonna get a lot of run this week, man.
But yeah, the most thing I'm looking at, the most important thing is that O line. Who gonna be out there? Who gonna be, who up to par? Who ready?
Yeah,
Who ready? Who not? That's all it is.
there's a kid that I want to see. Mike Detillier was talking about him, man. And his name is Lewis Kidd, 6'6", I think 320, from Montana State, man. And Mike Detillier actually went out and said it, man. This kid not only has a chance to make the practice squad, but with a strong preseason, this kid has a chance to make the 53. So I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye out on him Saturday to see what he brings to the table, man.
Yeah, big Jordan Jackson. I want to see him.
Yes.
Abram Smith. I want to see him out there.
Right. And unfortunately, we can't see DeMarco Jackson, man. The kid's gone, man. That hurt coach. That was coach pick for defensive player of the year. So, coach, who was your new defensive player of the year? Jordan Jackson.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's why I got to see Saturday, man. See what's out there now.
Nah,
but I just really got a chance to see this kid playing college, bro. And,
right. Yeah,
man. He was. I think he had great things coming.
Right,
yeah, that kind of made me mad. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. That made me mad right there.
Yeah.
I kind of
who that Till?
Because he was he had been out of practice like 3-4 days. I kind of had a feeling like, man, that something don't seem right with him, man. We like that boy Till. Yeah, man. So man, it was a good show, man. And John. So 212, what you looking forward to seeing on Saturday, man?
Hey man, like I say, like we just caveat off what he just said, that offensive line, man. I want to see who's gonna protect that quarterback, man. Who's gonna provide that protection that we need? Because like I told you, defense. I mean, Dennis Allen's the defense coordinator. That's who gave us a better defense and coaching anyway. So he got that straight. Main thing is that offensive line, man, is gonna protect him because we know what Alvin gonna do. We already know what MT could do already. Jarvis Landry, we bringing him on in, but you already know him as a vet and Olave. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking for that offensive line, man. Right. That's my man. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the O-line, see how they gonna hold up for this quarterback.
Yeah, OG. He out for the season, man. The young man is out for the season, man. Yeah, they announced it on yesterday that he'll be lost for the season. That sucks, man. But like I've been saying, man, from the start, the whole like I told y'all, I'm watching the offensive line. I want to see Caesar take what he's been doing in practice, take that to a game. I don't need you out there all day, but I want to see you transfer what you've been doing in practice into some live action against some other players. I'm definitely looking forward, like the young man Lewis Kidd, I want to see. I'm interested in seeing Landon Young because he's been having a good training camp. And also my dog horse to make this team, which as one of the swing guards, is Forrest Lamp. I want to see what Forrest Lamp brings to the thing. Dove, do you think he coming off IR? That's a good question, man. I don't know if they put him on season-ending injury reserve or the because I think the other injury I can't even think of the proper
who is that?
Jackson.
No, he's done.
So they put him on season-ending
Yeah,
injury
he
reserve
done. He done.
because there's a the other, you could, I think after
Right.
6 weeks or
Nah,
7 weeks.
he's done.
Okay, so he must have had a bad. It must have been bad. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, coach said he's done. Till, yeah, that sucks though, man. So with that, hey, everybody in the chat, are you guys for the Saints going out and making the trade with the Bears to bring in Roquan Smith? If you all, put a 1 in the chat. Everybody who down with that trade and giving up Marquez Callaway, put a 1 in the chat.
You meant Traquan.
Nah, I mean that's what I said. Marquez
Man,
Callaway.
hey, Connect. He trying to ship Callaway out here and keep Traquan.
You're right.
Nah, come on now, Coach.
Real fan just called me his uncle, man. I got to stick out for my nephew like Keyshawn do for MT, man. You know, I ride for my nephew, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, anybody got word on Smoke
right.
Monday? How he doing?
Smoke done for the year.
He done for the year.
Oh, they got him out for the year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Smoke
Yeah.
done, man.
Dog.
Yeah. And we lost Bryce Thompson.
Yeah,
We
Bryce
lost him.
Thompson. Yeah.
Again. Right, and he was doing good. A chance to make the 53, and he gets hurt again. I feel for that kid. He's out, man.
I told everybody that's our main enemy, injuries.
Yeah.
Not none of these teams is injuries.
Look at OG get him Traquan the 7. Yeah, boy, y'all hating on my boy. Say OG, don't fall for this trap, man.
Hey, man.
Raquan Smith gonna want that money.
Yeah, but we can use him for a year. We can use him for a year, man. 7. They ain't gonna give him up for a 7, man. Ain't no way they give him up for a 7, OG. Derrick L put 5 ones in there. Yes. Go make that happen. Mickey Loomis, go make it happen, Mickey.
Depends on how bad he want to win.
Yeah,
how bad he want to win.
That's what I said.
If he want to win, we ready to win, baby. We ready to win. Man, what y'all thought about like the other day, Keyshawn, man, was going to bat for MT, man, on First Take with Miley, and I don't even know the other lady, but I saw it last night. Big Q was touching on it, man. How they're just disrespecting this man, saying this man will not be a top 10. He's not a top 10 wide receiver anymore because in their words, he's missed 2 years, which he hasn't, but So what's your thoughts on that, man? That damn Mickey Mouse company that I don't like. I don't even watch it no more.
Man, I mean, to me, really, they're just doing what they do, bro. Just talk, host a show, bro. So, I mean, when I watch those shows, I don't really pay attention to them. That's how they get paid. Right. They got to create all kind of stuff to talk about, man. So that's just something to talk about. The fun part about it is when you make them look stupid and foolish.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And when Keyshawn was hitting them with facts, man, you know they go-to was, but he don't have Drew Brees throwing him the ball. Do you trust Jameis? Say the hate and disrespect for this young man is crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't even understand it. Let me see, who's that? Keyshawn got to look out for his nephew, man. He sure did, man. Like Keyshawn, yeah, I'm a Saint fan. You're right, my nephew there. I know, and like he said, I know inside information that y'all don't know. A lot of the players, y'all might not caught that. He said a lot of the players on the team wanted Jameis in that playoff game. They wanted to take Drew out, but the team ain't want to do that to Drew.
Hey, saying that, man, that's because even that Sean Payton gave his loyalty to a guy that carried him. That's all that was. He didn't want to make Drew Brees look like a real has-been. You know what I'm saying? Because when you put you put Jamie out there, one play, 52 yards, 6 points. I get the flag. They hit me with, well, that was a trick play. I don't care what the play was. It was a touchdown. 52 yards in the air. And Sean Payton just kept his loyalty to Drew Brees.
Who called that touchdown?
Yeah.
Who called that touchdown?
I mean, he was by himself.
I know. Yeah, whatever. Well, I hear you, boy. I tell you, boy, they just do my boy bad.
He better have caught that. He would have got cut that day if he wouldn't have caught that.
All right, Saint King. I'm gonna ask you: does Traquan Smith make this team?
I'm gonna go man. I'm gonna go yes. Man.
That's it. The show is over. That's it. Show is over. Look at Cole. Look at Cole shaking his head.
I'm gonna go man.
Cole shaking his head.
Traquan gonna make that roster, man.
Coach,
I'm telling
you said
we
it was
put money on.
The only thing you said it was about consistency, man. He's been consistent, man, throughout the offseason, training camp, and he gonna be consistent in preseason and regular season. Say, Coach, you might well get ready to get that number 10 jersey, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a Traquan autograph for you, baby. You put it on the wall, add it to your wall of fame, man. You know, Coach, it's going. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, man.
Something else y'all got to think about. Traquan was asked to be the number 2 receiver. He's the number 6 right now, so he ain't got that much pressure on. They ain't cutting that man.
And he one of the best blocking wide receivers in the league. I'm telling y'all, that matters. I'm telling you. And he can play special.
Yeah, I ain't that blocking now.
And he can go deep. And he a deep threat.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Now you about to see the Traquan that they drafted, because now you got a quarterback that can give him that ball. Oh, yeah. So we got Olave, Hardy, and Traquan. Marquez Callaway would be traded for Roquan Smith in a 6th round pick. I just called it. Go ahead and make it happen, Mickey. You know.
I can see that happening. That's smart.
Yeah,
because the Bears need wide receivers bad.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Well, why we can't get Traquan and Callaway?
Why we can't do what?
We get both of them.
No, we ain't getting both of them. Nah, man.
No, they not gonna do that. They not gonna do that. Coach said get both.
Yeah, he trying to get Dejon Dixon and Kurt Merrick and Rashid Shaheed on the team, man. Nah, man, you can't do that. I could tell you who they're not gonna give up. They better not. And even though they're in contract dispute right now, is Mr. Hardy. All right, Ronald Risbro. Stank, man. Go ahead, man. Don't come on here with that, man.
He's all right.
y'all the same one talk, but I bet you wasn't at that last game against Atlanta when he's catching them touchdowns. Y'all was, Traquan. Yeah, man. Go ahead, man. Y'all kill me, man.
Man, Traquan is a nice toy for your receiving core. And when you ask a toy to be X, it doesn't work. Now he's a toy. We put him as a decoy wherever we need to.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. See, man, somebody on here with common sense, man. You know, understanding where I'm coming from, man. You know, Coach, that purple, and whatever you're sipping on that cup, man, got you in your feelings with Traquan right now, bro. It gonna be all right. That
watered down Popeye's strawberry fan.
Man, how come you always water down your drinks, bro? Like all your drinks, you just let all your drinks milk, bro.
Actually,
every night, bro.
Man, they be watered down. They don't give you the pure drink. They give you watered down.
What? Now I see. I got you now. What bad game Traquan had?
Oh my God!
You can't say he had a bad game. Y'all
man, we ain't got enough time, bro. We'll be till tomorrow.
Oh man, look at this man here, man. Look, man, look here, fam. We about to. Hey, Coach, you ready? You ready for it, man? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, family. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for Coach's Corner.
So tonight in the Coach's Corner, we want to remember none other than ESPN's own, the late Stuart Scott. Stuart Scott was born July 19, 1965, and was an American sportscaster and anchor on ESPN. Most notable on Sports Center, well known for his hip-hop style and use of catchphrases like "Booyah." Scott was a regular for the NBA coverage. Scott was born in Chicago and resided in the back of London townhouses on Chicago's southeast side. After relocating to North Carolina in his youth, Scott graduated from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. He began his career with various location stations before joining ESPN in 1993. Although there were already accomplished Afro-American sportscasters blending of hip-hop with sportscasting, his was unique. By 2008, he was a staple in ESPN's program and also began on ABC as a lead host for their coverage of the NBA. In 2007, Scott had an appendectomy and learned that his appendix was cancerous. After going into remission, he was again diagnosed with cancer in 2011, 2013. Scott was honored the ESPY Awards in 2014 with the Jimmy V Award for his fight against cancer, less than 6 months before his death in 2015 at the age of 49. I want to give a shout out to the late, great Stuart Scott. And I loved him, man, on Sports Center with his catchphrases and everything. So rest in peace, Stuart Scott. Yeah.
R.I.P. to Stuart Scott, man.
Hater in the house. As crisp and cool as the other side of the pillow.
That is right there,
bro.
That's
Yes,
it.
sir. Stuart
That's
Scott,
it right
man.
there, man. I loved it, that man.
Yeah,
That was-
man. That man
Oh
was a-
man,
was
everybody
great, man. He was
loves
a great
Stuart
commentator,
Scott,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Stuart Scott, man. R.I.P.
There-
So, man, look at
there-
here,
there-
man.
There'll be another. There will never be another Stuart Scott like what this man did.
No,
Right.
no,
Come on,
man.
man.
No.
Nobody.
All of them. Ronald Richburg, name one game, Ronald Richburg. You saying all of them. You just jumping on the bandwagon with these haters over here. What game can you say Traquan had an awful game or bad game? You can't say any man ever had a bad game, man.
Well, let me clear that up. Just put that man
OG,
on bench.
I forgot I had OG. OG hate too, boy. I got a lot of haters, boy. I tell you, all y'all who hate right now. When he out there catching touchdowns and big first downs to keep the chain moving and stuff, don't be out there talking about Traquan. I'm keeping receipts. I'm keeping receipts on y'all. I'm telling you. I'm keeping.
Brando, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, OG, man. I'm doing good. St. John the Butler says when Stuart Scott made that speech for the Jimmy V Award, he hit everybody hard. Yeah. They still play that speech, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That and Jimmy V speech, man. That was a powerful speech too, man. Never give up, man.
Yeah.
You know. That was all right. Mr. Richburg came back. Let's see what he talking about.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna name his good one. The Washington game where Breeze broke the record in the Atlanta game.
That's it. That's all, folks.
Man, y'all just don't y'all better go look at them tapes, all them big catches he done came up with on third down to keep drives alive and everything. Y'all just don't understand, man. And what was funny, I got a coach up here who don't even understand. That was killing me in his bias. His dislike for this man, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Coach. Probably the same boat as me.
Man.
It's no disliking, but it's like
consistency.
How many times do you go on a job and you tell a person you got to be consistent, and they keep just not showing up being consistent? And that's just my biggest thing with him, man. He showed you flashes, and then he disappeared.
It's only been injuries that stopped that man.
No, you can't say that, bro. It's a job.
I can't say that. It's been injuries when he's been on the field. That kid's produced, man. Y'all, okay. I'm telling you, y'all just put unnecessary expectations on him, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I'm hoping it worked out for him, man. If he can,
you ain't got no hope. You ain't got the hope. He on the man. He on the 53 right now, coach. Okay. I'm sorry to tell you.
Okay.
Now I don't know about your boy.
So did it? Okay, how many games he played last year? Let's go with that. And he totaled 300 something yards with 32 catches.
All right, and he played what, 6 games?
Mm-hmm.
About 6, 7 games. That was almost better than leading receiver.
Boquan for Traquan.
I like that.
Nah,
I
I
like
do
that.
Look what Ronald just said.
For Traquan.
Look at this.
They didn't beat him out. He got hurt in training camp. That's not even true.
No,
And the front of that sentence, that's the problem. He was handed the number one spot. That's the problem.
He was given the
He was not handed the number one spot.
Who was?
Y'all lying, man. The man went out there. He was playing. He earned it, man. Yeah. He ain't talking about because he was better. He better than all of them. That's all. He better than Callaway. I'm tired of y'all this Callaway stuff, man. Callaway ain't better than Hardy. Nah, I'm telling y'all that he ain't better than Hardy, and he ain't better than Traquan. He ain't better than Merrick or Dixon. Matter of fact, he getting cut.
Now y'all ain't hear me say that, now, Coach. You ain't hear me say that, Coach.
I said it.
What's up, Say King?
I'm gonna say it again, man.
Three preseason games.
It's a typo. I know it's a typo.
What separates the good receivers from the great receivers is consistency.
Family,
Like,
that's
how
right.
you doing? Who that to you?
Who that?
How
Spammy
you
Whammy. What's going on
good,
tonight?
Jack?
Spammy Whammy.
Yeah, man. Look, man. Look, see that y'all, they gave up on my. I got to defend my boy Traquan. I'm telling you, man. I got half of the nation going against me for you, boy. If you let me down, we gonna have problems, bro.
Let me tell you.
Hey, let me give y'all an example.
Well, go ahead.
Go back to them Kansas City tapes where Tyreek was hurt, and watch McCole Hardman try and be a number one receiver. And look how that happened. Look what happened.
504
You can't
212.
make a toy or X.
Wake me up when he's done talking about Traquan.
Yeah. Man.
Now, let me tell you. Let me say this right here. Now, one time, I was just in Randolph's shoes because I too was going for Traquan, but years later, the man just let me down.
Thank you.
Okay, let me just say this again.
And that's just you hit the point. You hit the point right on the head. I was high on this kid coming out of college, man.
Why?
And
what was the reason? The quarterback. Y'all, nobody want to say it. He was brought here to stretch the field, but the quarterback could not get the ball down the field. Nobody want to say it. I'm gonna say it. He couldn't get the ball down the field to the kid. He couldn't be used properly. So go ahead, Coach. Go ahead and talk about who you want to talk about now. You want to talk about
first? Let me say this: a receiver.
Oh Lord, go ahead.
It's not just a receiver.
Go ahead.
It's not just broad stretch of field. A receiver has to know how to run intermediate, dig,
and he does.
He's got to know everything, man.
He does.
The whole thing with the kid was he could not get open in big games. He just would disappear in games.
Who couldn't
he couldn't. Man, he could not.
Drew was just throwing the number 13, man. Come on, man.
Okay, so when Mike went, that was his golden opportunity to step
and he
up.
got hurt. Things happen.
He played some games, but he played some games.
But he ain't played more than Callaway did last year, and still had half the yards.
I'm asking you something, dog.
Go ahead and ask me, bro.
Are you trying to sell Traquan for Callaway? Because you keep going to Callaway, and they got more receivers than just Callaway. But
Callaway not being on his team. I'm telling y'all, Callaway not making his team.
I just want the best for the New Orleans Saints. And
that's what I'm saying. And
whatever that best is, bro.
And Traquan one of the best for the team.
So be it, bro.
Hey, fellas, look.
Stay no, bro. I don't know Traquan, man. Somebody already called me, say he my nephew. You know, I must be his uncle tonight. Yeah, because he been having a consistent training camp, a good camp, man. You ain't hear Callaway name either.
See, there you go back to Callaway.
Yeah, because everybody Callaway stuff, man. I'm telling y'all what I had to say. Listen, with it tonight, I'm telling y'all when the 53 come out and Traquan on his team,
because
I got
receipts done out there.
Let me see. Coach 212, Jerry, St. King, Ronald. Who else in there talking? I got receipts on y'all, bro.
Let me switch gears before we go.
Thank God, Mike.
Let me switch gears real quick before we get off.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, coach.
With James, man.
Yeah.
And I know he just had the real bad ankle
Nah,
sprain.
it was actually a turf toe, man.
It was a turf toe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he good.
Yeah, he
Okay.
good. It's that turf toe, man. Go
Hey,
shoot
man.
it up and put them out there, man.
Hey, Dolph, just to give you heads up on Callaway, and I'm gonna go and let you know what your guy did, Traquan.
Oh, no.
2021.
How many
46
games?
Man, forget the games. Forget
No,
the games.
you can't do that. You can't do that. You
I
can't
don't
say
want
forget
to.
how many games they played.
Wait.
No,
You
can't
can.
do that.
Talk
you
to him,
can't.
bro.
Listen, man. Listen. You're talking to me about Michael Thomas, right? We say Michael
This
Thomas.
man done played the whole
Michael
season.
Thomas. Listen.
And this man gonna tell me you can't.
This cat said that Michael Thomas been out almost 2 years, and he's still in the top 5 receiving core.
That's Michael Thomas, man.
But listen, what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh Lord, I ain't gonna run to Michael Thomas. Go ahead, bro.
If Traquan was better than Callaway, the numbers would show.
Bruh, he was not there the whole season like Callaway.
He came in halfway through the season. He came in half. He came in game 7.
Give us Callaway numbers for the season.
For the season, Callaway had 46 receptions, 698 yards, average 15.2, 6 TDs, longest was 52 yards.
How many games?
How many he played?
Yeah,
Let me give it to you for that. I'm gonna give it to you. I'll let you know. Cause we gotta go with how many games he played.
600 and something, yeah.
Right? Cause he don't want to give my dude his props, man.
I give him his props from last year, bro. You know.
All right, okay. Let me wait.
He just ain't better than Traquan. Oh man, boy, you up, boy? Stay around him, bro. That man, look, man. I don't know, bro. I was calling him that for a lot until recently. So you know, I just went back and watched the kid play. I was wrong. I can admit what I was wrong. A lot of y'all ain't gonna want to admit what y'all wrong, man. Let me see who else got jokes. Smith, now y'all know the comment Smith trash, boy. I tell you, boy. Y'all
Hey, Randolph, everybody coming after you, bro.
Yeah, but that's good though. No, I'm good though. I like being on this bridge by myself. I like being on this bridge by myself. I know. And when he made this team and he out there balling,
no, that's facts, bro.
I don't want y'all better not come in here saying nothing about because I'm calling all y'all out.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead. I'm sitting here. I'm enjoying this.
I tell you what.
Well,
look at the comment right here. Olave took the second spot, bro. Let me tell you something. I still say I am so happy that
Olave is not the
traded
number
up to get
receiver.
this guy, bro. Because dude, that dude is just like Michael Thomas. That dude getting it done out there, bro.
He is not the number 2 receiver. Can we please stop saying that? He's the number 3 receiver.
When he practicing out there, he look like it to me, Randolph.
He is not in front of Jarvis Landry. He is yet to play an NFL game against high-level competition. He is the number 3 receiver. Can we please stop disrespecting Jarvis Landry?
Olave is like that, though. Olave one of them.
Let me tell you something.
He is one of them, though. I ain't gonna lie. I saw the kid up first.
Let me give y'all my dose of medicine, okay?
Uh-oh, here
okay?
we go.
No. I don't care who number. I don't care who number 3. I don't care who number 4. But Mike Thomas is number 1 right now. I don't care. Look.
That's it.
As long as we got a wide receiving core this season,
right,
for Jameis Winston to throw to, that's all that matters. I don't care if Olave number 2 or Landry number 2. I don't care if Olave number 3 or 4. I don't care. The fact of the matter is, fellas, this wide receiver core going to be dominant. Because remember last year, we weren't busting a grape. These wide receivers that we had last year couldn't even catch a big-ass watermelon. I'm sorry for saying that. I'm sorry. I'm speaking facts.
There go your
These
boy,
wide receivers
coach.
that we had last year couldn't
Your
even
boy
catch
Callaway.
a watermelon or a cantaloupe out there, bro.
Yeah, Callaway
It's
caught.
thing.
All right,
Yeah,
hold
man.
on. Hold on, 2-1-2. Go ahead. I finish. So how many games Traquan played?
Traquan played 10 games,
And had
and
what?
Callaway played all 17.
So Callaway had 7 more games than and only had 300 more yards than him. That what you telling me?
That's what I'm telling you.
Exactly. No, say it. I won that argument. Next.
You ain't win that one.
That won that one, man. That game is over with, man. It's over. I won. But the key thing is, man, all joking aside, that we really need to be worrying about, I want to see Trevor Penning on that left side, because we need somebody, either him or hers, they got to step up. They got to protect James' blind side, man.
We need that line.
We definitely need that. We got all those weapons. We talking about all these receivers and the running backs and all that, but nothing works without those 5 guys up front, man. They have to be one of the top, in my opinion. They have to be one of the best offensive lines in the league. You know,
I can't wait to see Big Ben Diesel out there Saturday.
It gonna be something special, man. Let's see what Ronald says. Callaway, ain't nobody say he was a number 1 receiver. Oh, you talking about Callaway? Yeah, that's Nah. Look, the kid
CD
went out
Deuce was
there and
getting
he
pissed
competed.
off.
When today? He was getting.
Yeah, he was getting pissed off.
Who was giving him the business? Olave
and Landry.
Yeah.
People on Twitter was, you know how they do. They were jacking on his stuff. He was getting pissed off today.
All right. Well, you
That's
know,
why I don't do Twitter, bro.
I'm kind of glad they doing it. It'll put some fire on them.
Oh yeah, he coming back tomorrow for practice. He gonna be ready, man. He coming back to win tomorrow, man.
We need to put that winning mentality on Saturday and throughout the season, though. You know what I mean?
I don't even care
him
about
and Trevor Penning, man. I love them two dudes, man.
Yeah, I don't
they
care
keep
who
that
wins
fire
Saturday.
under the team.
I don't care who wins Saturday. I just want this team. I want them to go out there and perform. I want to see who's going to be the backups. You know, that's all I'm concerned about. I want to see Abram Smith, Tony Jones Jr. I want to see Trevor Penning and young Landon Young, because we won't see Ramchek. We won't see Eric McCoy. We won't see Andrews Pete. I want to see Cesar Ruiz. Put him out there. I want to see what you've been learning. Can you transfer that to the field? We want to be pissed off. Exactly, man. We want to Pete off. Watch he come back out there tomorrow. Put the most dynamic receivers out, and number 10, not one of them, so he can move around. It only got like 2 dynamic receivers, man. Really one. That's Michael Thomas. Boy, my little cousin, boy, that boy a hater, boy. Boy, he's a hater, boy. You probably got, and you need to go and get that Traquan Smith jersey out your closet too, because I heard you got one while you on here talking about Abram Smith like that. Abram Smith not like nothing, because we ain't seen him run that ball yet in the live game.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I saw Abram Smith at that Senior Bowl. Abram Smith is that man. Abram Smith is that dude. He had the most yards in the Senior Bowl.
He said he about to punch his ticket, though. He said he about to punch it.
Y'all know that's my man, Abram Smith. He like that.
Yeah.
Devon Ozigbo might make this team this year, man.
I told Dolph Abram Smith a couple of weeks ago, last week.
Yeah, I saw earlier. They let Malcolm Brown go.
Yeah, they cut Malcolm Brown, man. So those youngsters, man, and they ain't bring nobody else in. So Abram Smith, Tony Jones Jr., Devon Ozigbo.
I saw him run straight through Perion Winfrey and Devontae Wyatt at that Senior Bowl for a 53-yard run. I said, oh, my God. I said, y'all got to go out and get this man. And then we got him in free.
Yeah, it's over. How he ain't get drafted? I don't even understand how that kid didn't get drafted, man. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. But look at here, family. We gonna go ahead on and end this stream, man. I want to thank everybody. Hold on, I can't even end it.
It ran off.
Hold on, I can't.
I don't know if y'all talked about it yet. I don't know if y'all talked about it yet. We also signed another quarterback.
Costello. We signed Costello.
Yeah.
To come in to take some reps for James. Yeah, while James rehabbing.
Right.
All right. Hey, let's answer this question from Rose City. Pete Werner and what? So what we think about Pete? I think Pete Werner is grown is a problem, man. Cause he keep going, he keep getting out. He just came back and he went. He really ain't get back. He was working on the sidelines. Then he came back one day and now he's back out again. I think the Saints got to make a move at the linebacker position.
I think they will. They will either do a veteran being cut or a trade, but they will.
Yeah, they have to, man. White can't check nobody.
Yeah, they need to be blowing Chicago up. They need to be blowing their phone up because Chicago makes stupid trades anyway, so they can finesse them for somebody.
So let me ask you this, man. What's y'all thought about Eric Wilson, man? The veteran linebacker. What's y'all thought about him? Well, I guess that says ain't nobody got nothing to say. I guess solid speaks loudly. So
it was not said as understood, man.
That solid said a lot. So
I mean, last time I saw him play, it was his instinctual awareness for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, athleticism was there. It was just some plays he was just looking in the crowd. He didn't know what was going on.
Okay. Well, we'll find out Saturday, man. Well, look, fam, we gonna get on out here. We'll be back Friday, 8:30. The Friday before. Hey, hold on, Coach. That's our is that gonna be our first official pregame? Pregame preview.
Yeah.
So we gonna preview the Saints and the Texans preseason game Friday, man. So everybody come on back. We gonna have a round table. We gonna open up the lines. Soon we get on, I'm opening up the line. So whoever want to come in, man, just come on in, man. And we go preview this, man. Yes, sir.
In the words of Bart Scott, can't wait.
Can't wait, man.
Can't wait till Friday.
And let me say this. Please don't nobody come on here talking about the Saints. Oh, man, we going undefeated because the Saints won. If they win a preseason game, or if the team look bad, they go out there and they get blowed out, and y'all come out, man, we suck. We ain't gonna be nothing. We was over it. Cause they gonna have some of y'all do that. Don't come on this show, cause I'm gonna call y'all. Don't come on this show.
Hey,
cause I'm gonna call y'all.
In the words of Hooded Jew, shouts out to Hooded Jew. He always say, lower your expectations.
It's preseason, man. I don't want nobody to get hurt, man.
They gonna do it anyways, dog. You know that they gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, they gonna do it anyway, man. Watch it. Oh man, you saw Ezra. Oh man, he need to start. He need to cut Mark Ingram. Watch. What? Let Ezra Smith go out there and run. Oh man, he need to cut Mark Ingram. We don't need Mark Ingram now. Man, get out of here, man.
Man, it's gonna be like them come to Jesus meetings.
Yeah, yeah. September 11 come and a miracle happen and we lose to Falcon. Boy, gonna have a lot of people on the suicide watch. I bet you that.
Oh my God!
And I might be one of them.
That ain't gonna happen.
No, that bet not happen.
Oh, it won't happen.
That won't. That won't.
I'll go up there and start vandalizing stuff. Let us lose to the Falcons week 1. Week 1? Come on now.
Hey Butler, how you doing?
Hey,
come on in.
Hey,
we doing good, bro. Who that to you?
Look. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you get out of here, Randolph. I'm like that dude on that because I just don't see. I don't see it.
Nah,
and first of all, who their offensive line is over there in Atlanta anyway? With Marcus Mariota. Think about that.
Well, right now, from the little news I heard, man, Ritter might be Mariota out, man. The rookie,
they already know what's coming.
You know. I just want to start off the season 3-0 must wins. Three must wins.
3 must wins, man.
Those are must wins.
That's something that's never happened before, Randolph. We never faced our 3 division opponents to start the first 3 weeks off of the season. That never ever happened before. Talking about in Atlanta against Tampa Bay. At Carolina. That never happened before. Ever.
They're trying to put us in the hole, man. They're trying to put us in the hole.
And
but
we
gonna reverse that. Yeah, we're gonna reverse that. 3-0, baby.
We're going 3-0 on this one.
Nah. Then we going across the pond and whoop the Vikings. So we coming back 4-0. And then we go. Then we go 4-0. Then you got to tell people who will be on everybody else social media talking about the Vikings going 17-0, and we ain't gonna lose a game. You know, come on, man. Hold on. See, bro. Tampa Bay way too. Say, bro. Say, Ronald, bro. Everybody know Leonard your boy, bro. Everybody know. Nah, Leonard Fournette, that's your homeboy, man.
Hey,
you know, but
hey, we're gonna make sure that TB12 continue to break them tablets.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
What's them on sideline?
Hey, they done lost both of their centers in 1 week.
I know.
Hold on, they lost the backup center.
The backup too.
What you say?
Man.
7. Hold on, you put 7. Hold on, let me show you something.
Oh.
Let me show you something. 7 can't cut. See that 41 in that chat? Let me help you out, bro, because you need some help. Let me help you out. See that 41?
41.
You see that 41? Leonard ain't that, bro. He ain't that, bro. You're a bad boy. You know, you're a bad boy, but he ain't no AK. I'm just saying.
Oh, no.
Come on, who else you want? Who else you want to throw out there? From Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he said sheesh like that. That's supposed to scare us or something.
Yeah, what you want? What you want to throw on? Mike Evans? I got Michael Thomas. Come on, let's go.
Man, let me tell you something, bro.
Let's go.
It's gonna be bad for Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, but they ain't gonna be.
Rose City, excuse me. Rose City said the backup center just had cramps from he had heat cramps, so he's back. So they literally.
Hey, that Tampa Bay team is old, real old. They secondary bad. The only thing they gonna be able to do is stop the run. They can do that.
Man, look, only thing I can say, man, get out of here with that, bro.
All right, what you say? I'm a Saint fan. I'm coming back home. Hold on. Let me put this on there. What you say? I'm coming back home this year, cuz. Boy, a lot of people coming back home. Yeah, he a Saint fan, but you know, look, that's his homeboy, man. That's his homeboy. Yeah, you know, a lot of people that came back home. Even Coach came back home. You know, Coach had lost it for a minute. You know, but you know, he back home where he belong. You know, it's all good. I'm gonna let him go because he keeps sipping on that cup and ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing else in that cup, man.
But behind the something he must be drinking.
Well, look at everybody. We about to get on out of here, man. I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming through. I want to thank our special guest, Mr. Ezra Landry, and Dr. Hilton Lasalle for coming through, spending time with us, man. I want to thank Coach Rock. I want to thank 504-212 Connect for his educational class that he took us in tonight. The first installment of the Audible. That's right. Hey, we're giving away free education over here, man. Y'all come get it, man. Get the kids, get the youngsters, put them in front of the screen, and let's learn this, man. I'm learning too, man. But with all that being said, man, I'm gonna give everybody some important words before we get out. OG.
Yes, sir.
On you, my brother.
Oh man, fellas, only thing I can say is this, and everybody in the chat, all I'm saying is this: we got a game this coming Saturday in Houston, so let's be prepared for that. You know, I know we got another practice on Thursday, have a walkthrough on Friday, and then Saturday night 7:00, we in Houston to play the Texans. Let's see what these guys are made of. So, and on top of that, we like that. Shout out to Nola Bros.
Yes,
but no,
Teal.
We like that.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got.
All right, OG. You have a good night, man.
You too, man. Y'all be blessed.
Yes, sir.
You too, brother.
Talk to you later. Saint King.
Yeah.
What you
Man, the
got
only
in
thing I'm
closing,
gonna
man, brother?
say, B, don't let these practices and preseasons fool y'all. Cause once these Guardian pad helmets come off and them real helmets come on, that's when we can do the talking.
That's what I'm
That's when
saying,
we
man.
gonna know who's who. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be back on Friday.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, again we go. Yeah, come on. Oh man, look at here, saying, "King, you family, man. You know you got to come through, man. We
Yeah,
look
man.
forward to
Shout out
having you on
Connect.
here,
Shout
man.
out Coach Rock.
Yes,
Old
sir.
family, man.
Yeah, man, the
Appreciate
whole
you, brother.
family, man. And
Appreciate it, man.
yeah, man, we go preview that preseason game with them Texans, man. When we find out the lineup, we should know who's going to play, who's not going to play by then, man. So,
Yeah, for
coach,
sure.
what you got in your closing words, man?
Man, I just want to say to everybody out there in the chat, man, keep telling everybody about our podcast. Keep putting the word out, man. We got great and better things coming for the season, man. And just come on and join with us. We one big happy family, man. And we looking forward to more and more people coming out, who that keep it real, who that podcast. So, man, look, just come on, get in with us, man. Talk about football. And like we got the Audible now, educating our people, about things that they can do. So just tell your friend, man. Tell everybody, come on in, hit that subscribe button, and let's just do this thing, man. Let's just have a great season. Start Saturday, and man, I'm just looking forward to just some football now.
That's it. Ian Butler, yeah, man, come on back Friday, man. 8:30, my brother. We'll be here, man. Jump on in, man. We appreciate you being here, man. Tell a friend. 504-212-CONNECT. Man, if I'm gonna start calling you the professor. Professor 504-212-CONNECT. What it do, man? What it do?
Oh man, look, like coach and everybody else say, man, game time on Saturday, man. But like, hey, like you say, leave you with some words with wisdom, man. Look, wake up tomorrow to be great, man. If you ain't gonna wake up to be great, might as well stay in bed, man. Get yourself right and let's get life going. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you guys listening and tuning in, man. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I guess it's on me to close it out, man. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming through, man. Again, thank our guests. Thank everybody in the chat. OG, Till, N, Ronald, Rose City. I'm going. Let me see. Pammy Whammy. Who else we got? Officially Young Nola. Thank you for being here, my brother. Let me see. Ryan, St. John Butler, OG Stoner, Till the Legend. Derek L. Who else, man? Philly. Thank you for coming through, man. Picking and Flicking. Thank you for coming through, my brother. And of
Pammy
course,
Whammy.
our very own Colin Green. Tyler Cunningham, thank you for coming through. Real Fan Sports, thank you, my brother. Thank you for coming through. Randy Tatum, Hoodie Jude, thank y'all for coming through, showing us love, man. With that being said, I'm Doe 17.
Legendary Coach Rock.
The 504-212-CONNECT.
And you've been kicking it with the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. We'll see everybody Friday, 8:30 p.m. We go preview the Texans and the Saints, baby, the first preseason game. And don't y'all come here talking about the Saints going undefeated because they going to win all their preseason game. I'm going to run your ass out of here.
Man, guess who at the door? Who at the door before you go?
Traquan.
Traquan looking for a job, man. But y'all have a good night.
Oh man, I'm gonna go out on that. I'm gonna get you that. I have a rebuttal Friday. Friday. Man, we out, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man.
Yeah, later, man.
You got something else in that cup? Ain't no more in that cup.
Ain't no more in that cup.